Welcome to World Class Bullshitters, the podcast that cares. I'm your host, Jeff Hicks, and with me tonight is the one, the only, Dion Green.
Baby, Jeff said he cares, but I promise you I care the most, so I want to put my hands on that slim, plump booty.
I missed you, Dion.
I missed you too, man. I especially when we were messaging, you were like, "Wait, Dion's not on the show." I could almost hear the disappointment. I was like, I got to be there. I got to do it.
Good, man. I admire your dedication. Up next, the Dr. Phil Seitz.
I agree.
As you should. Up next, the last standing Samoan, Nick Udom.
I must help my people.
What are you going to help him do this week? Like colonize Mars?
Yeah, we actually got a space program and a budget from Elon. So yeah, we're gonna try. Fingers crossed.
You're going to get a Tesla and some like duct tape and a fucking missile, and that's what you're
Hey! Don't tell the Russians our plan, okay? Calm down with that shit.
We're gonna get Loudy on that flight that goes around the moon, and he can hijack it.
Like the Passenger 57 movie?
Yeah, sure.
Or Con Air.
Always been on black.
Get off my spaceship.
Rowdy.
Dion, what's the better movie? Con Air, Air Force One, or Passenger 57?
Ooh, see, my personal favorite of the three is 57, but the better one's Air Force One all the way. I mean, you can't fight President Solo and his "get off my ship" / spaceship / presidency / plane.
You are 100% right.
Plus, we got that sweet Nelly song at the end of it.
True. Let's. I'm sorry, that was really shitty. That was a terrible joke.
I'm sorry.
And let's finally introduce everyone's favorite triggering mechanism, Curtis Lindenfield.
You know, on the Suicide Squad video from last week, we got called racist again, and god damn it, it's not true. I love black women in a completely Thomas Jefferson sort of way.
What did they say exactly?
Oh, we'll get to it in the comments section. I'll rip this guy. He's like, did he say I'm pretending to act black or something?
He said that you pretend to not act black, but be black. Then he called us a bunch of whiny little white boys, generic stuff like that.
The troll tards. You know, World Class Bullshitters appreciates them because every time they click on our video, we get paid a penny.
But he's not a troll. Trolls have some modicum of intelligence. This guy's just, I don't know.
He's a toad.
Take your shitty movie and your shitty Oscar and go shove it up your ass, you pansy bitch.
I just can't believe it won a fucking Oscar, dude.
Somebody got blown real good. That's what it was.
Well, Dustin did have it in his top movies of the year last year.
It was only up against two other movies, and in my opinion, Star Trek should have won, but it was, like you said, it was only in a category with two other movies. It didn't, it had 1-3 in odds, so.
Well, I'm just happy that.
You think they said a third, Phil? But no, yeah, 1 in 3 odds, yeah.
That's what I said. 1 in 3 odds.
The odds, Dion. Okay.
33.3%.
Repeating. I hate math. So it's been a while since we've all been together, but the world is pretty much the same. People suck, entertainment sucks, animals suck, everything sucks, except this show. And we're back with the most fun you're going to have this week because we're bringing back not one, but two of our classic World Class Bullshitter segments. The Triggering is back, as well as everyone's favorite game, #Explain a Film Plot Badly. But before we get into that, let's talk about the news, because next week it's irrelevant. So guys, we haven't been together in over 2 weeks, and a lot of shit's happened. So I'll start with a piece of news that made me laugh the most. So our good friends, the SJWs, are fucking up the world of entertainment again. Is anyone surprised?
No.
Not really.
Yeah. So SJWs have attacked Finn Jones, the actor who is playing Danny Rand in the Iron Fist series on Netflix, so much that he has left Twitter. Yeah, it's stupid. That is a real thing in 2017.
Oh, God.
I know. So the only reason I bring this up is because they're bitching that a white guy is the lead in a kung fu show, but the character in the comic book is white already, so there's been no race swapping. I just don't see what... I think they're the racist ones because they assume that Asian people have to do martial arts. But Chuck Norris can take down anybody. He's as white as they come.
Well, except Bruce Lee. He got his ass kicked in Rome.
But who's still alive today?
Yeah.
Oh,
see what
Fucking
happens?
Walker.
Yeah. He roundhouse kicked him from the grave. No, but how stupid is this? Do you guys like find this laughably dumb?
Oh
Well,
God,
plus
yes.
it shows that they have no idea what they're talking about because they clearly don't read the fucking comic book. They're just like, oh shit, I'm mad at this dude and I'm mad at Matt Damon and god damn it, this is bullshit. Like, fucking pay attention for once.
They're
Jesus.
just mad it's not a woman.
No, I think to Jeff's credit, you bring up a good point about how like they assume without knowing the actual backstory, the actual comics. Oh, Kung Fu, it must be Chinese. That'd be like if I said the name Jiggity Woohoo and you guys assumed it was a black guy. That would make you racist.
It sounds like a Pokemon to me. But, you know.
Of all the things you come up with, jiggity woohoo is the phrase you.
It sounds like a Pokemon or a venereal disease.
Oh man, I can't come out tonight. I got the jiggity
Dustin
woo
is
woo.
Hold on. Excuse me, ma'am. You have jiggity woohoo. I'm sorry.
God damn
Like,
it.
I'm sorry.
Woo!
I'm sorry, but if you're in your doctor's office and the doctor comes to you seriously, takes off his glasses and says, I'm sorry, but you have jiggity woohoo, you have to laugh and then cry immediately afterwards.
Either that or you get up and start dancing.
This bitch gave me jiggity woohoo!
Oh, that's some serious shit. No, but these SJW people, I mean, I always thought they were desperate losers, but now they're just desperate losers that won't stop. It's getting really annoying. I wish those people would just disappear. Not die, just disappear, like, poof, they're gone.
I mean, if they die, they disappear as well. They just, leave a body. That's about it.
Yeah, I mean,
At least they'd be contributing something then with a rotting corpse and give all the bacteria and other shit stuff to eat.
yeah.
There you go.
Believe me, you SJW fuckers are going to get your comeuppance later on in the show with the triggering, so I'll leave it alone for now. But Iron Fist comes out, next Friday?
Yeah, 17th, yep.
I know it's St. Paddy's Day, and I'll be at a party, and then I'm going to meet Nick for his, not Suicide Squad, sorry, Nick. I didn't mean to associate you with the Suicide Squad. The Strip Club Massacre premiere, so do you want to plug that?
Yes, our premiere is the 18th of March in Atlanta at the Plaza Theater. Tickets are now $10 as opposed to $15. Go to the Strip Club Massacre Facebook, and you can buy your tickets there.
They're actually moving pretty well, guys, so you want to check it out. I've seen a lot of behind-the-scenes shows of this movie. Actually, Nick shared some stuff years ago when he was writing it, so I know what's going to be on screen, and it's going to be an awesome, awesome movie. So you don't want to miss out on it. Atlanta's a cool-ass city. They got great strip clubs, great food, great nightlife. If you don't live there, it's probably better than whatever shitty city you live in.
And if you come, you get to meet the world-class bullshitters.
Yeah, but that's like an ancillary thing, We're here for the movie, and if we just so happen to meet a fan that has a cool t-shirt, that you can only get at incarnatestudios.com, and don't forget the hyphen, that's a plus.
If Dion comes, he's giving out hand jobs.
Yeah.
Boom.
By the way, one of our listeners suggested that I give out the hand jobs because of the size of my hands. I said no, but if you want to read that comment for yourself, check out our Nintendo Switch unboxing because you can see how freakishly large my hands are and how freakishly small the Nintendo is.
Do you know how inadequate you would make an Asian feel if you beat them off?
Oh my god, it'd be like my finger, like my pinky.
If anyone knows the true size of Asian dicks, it is Curtis.
It'd be like, my name's Cuckin McNeese. It'd be like doing the sign language for poop, where you stick your thumb in the palm of your hand and keep pulling it up and down.
I didn't know that's what that meant.
Yeah.
The only close experience I've ever had with small Asian people is I challenged one to a drinking competition, and I slaughtered him, and then I made fun of him. And there's pictures of it, so...
The guy fell into the mug and Jeff drank him.
Didn't he challenge you, Jeff?
Did he? I was drinking, dude. I don't remember.
I think he challenged you and was like, yeah, let's do this. You can't beat me. And then Jeff, downed it before he even finished half of his.
What have we learned today, listeners? Don't challenge me to a beer drinking competition if you can't finish.
And don't bring your Asian dick to Jeff's hands.
Don't bring any dicks to my hands, These are one dick hands, mine.
I hope you just wake up and there's just a circle of guys with their dicks just flopped on your palm.
And they just stare at you and they wait for him and then they go, hey, are you busy?
That is now my new nightmare. All right? If that ever happens to me, If I die unexpectedly, assume that's what happened.
Oh God. We won't tell anybody though. We'll just say you died in battle or something.
Tell everybody. I was assaulted by like 40 dudes. It took 40 guys to take me down. Make it sound cool. We'll talk about the hand rape.
40 dudes with throbbing erections.
Yeah.
40 Asian dudes.
I hope when you sleep tonight, Freddy Krueger comes and gets you, but instead of knives, it's just a bunch of dick fingers.
Dick Finger Krueger.
I need to draw that now and put it on a fucking t-shirt.
They all look like hot dogs after you've left them in the fucking microwave for too long. They're all like shriveled and fucked up.
Oh, they're his dicks. Okay.
Well, now we just need to make that porno, so that's gonna happen.
I want to help.
Or it's already made, I bet.
Well, there's Edward Penis Hands, so I mean that's close enough, right?
Yeah.
To add to your news, I can't find the story anymore, but it was on the Yahoo main page this morning about Iron Fist is not getting good reviews.
Really?
Yeah, they're saying it's very dull and mundane. They said it feels like Daredevil done over with a different character arc.
All you're doing is exciting me because Daredevil was awesome. But
Yeah.
maybe they're just secretly, pushing that.
The one line that I picked up on was same thing over and over again. So we'll see.
Well, I'm gonna count the hallway fist fights in this season of the Marvel series. So
Jeff
that'll be
likes
my big
hallway
support.
fisting.
Yeah, I do like hallway fisting better than hallway hand jobs. Let's keep this on comic book news for a minute. So everyone's favorite merc with a mouth, Deadpool, is going to be in the X-Force movie.
Yay!
So if you saw the first Deadpool and you loved Ryan Reynolds, you're gonna love X-Force, I guess. But my only concern is, will it be rated R? Because Logan was rated R and made a bunch of money, and Deadpool was. But are they gonna chance it again? Because I feel like the creative people pushed it. I don't know if the creative people behind the movie are gonna push an R-rated X-Force film.
I don't know how you could have Deadpool and have it not be rated R.
That's what I'm thinking, though. I feel like they're gonna do something stupid and make it PG-13.
Do you think he'll be self-aware of it?
If he's self-aware, that's the only way I would find it funny. Like, if he censors himself in, like, the dumbest ways. Like, oh, mother fudge or something like that. Like, constantly. And looks at the camera.
They give him the only fuck in the PG-13 movie.
Oh, that would be hilarious if he knows about it and he says in the beginning, he's like, I get one fuck. I'm gonna save it,
No, it'd be funny if he saves it and then somebody else says it right before he finally gets the chance to.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. That
would be all. I like yours the best.
And then he starts like saying motherfucker, and then it starts beeping from there on out.
Or if he goes, I get one fuck. Aw, damn it. There it went.
I mean, I'm not the biggest... Look, I know about X-Force. I'm not the biggest fan. If I'm going to read an X title, it's just going to be X-Men. I'm a big Spider-Man guy, so I don't really care about an X-Force movie, but I like Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool enough to watch anything he's in, so I guess I'm mildly interested. I was going to see the movie anyway for the podcast. Consider me interested enough to watch the trailer online. So, I hope this one isn't stepping on anybody, because this is Star Wars related, but probably not the same news you have, Curtis. Star Wars Episode 8 update. This comes from The Express. This isn't some fan theory I made up, because you know how I feel about him. Rey will meet the Force ghost of Obi-Wan Kenobi in The Last Jedi.
I kind of figured.
So they're going to, like, CG face capture him on somebody else's body?
Or they just get Ewan McGregor.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true. Never mind.
Either way, I don't like the idea.
I don't either, because we had old Ben in the original trilogy. So why would, like, randomly 40 years later, his ghost character has gotten younger? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, Obi-Wan they could go overboard with the makeup, but he still wouldn't be the same.
No, if anything, if you're going to do it, CG it like you did with the Rogue One. They proved that they could do a serviceable job. Go that route.
I kind of figured that Rey would meet him and most likely Yoda and maybe Anakin, because it just makes sense. That when he was training with Yoda, they frequented, so it made sense to me.
I don't think it makes much sense.
So it's going to be a Jedi ghost circle jerk?
Sure, why not?
But Phil, the reason he interacted with Obi-Wan and Yoda as a Force ghost is, one, Obi-Wan was like Luke was Obi-Wan's last pupil, so that makes sense that he comes to him through the Force, and then he goes and seeks out Yoda. I don't really know what relevancy Yoda appearing to her would be. We don't even know what the story is with the dark side. In the old Star Wars, we knew Vader was evil, and Luke needed to train to defeat him.
Well, she probably doesn't appear to just her. They probably appeared to Luke, and then, you know, being the stupid cunt that she is, she knows eavesdrops on the conversation.
It's just too
complicated. That's a wildly specific theory that still doesn't make any sense. So why is she, like, why would Obi-Wan meet in secret with fucking Luke? He's a fucking ghost. He can just, like, go to his dreams or something. Oh wait, no, Luke, shh. Ray's asleep. I gotta tell you this. She might eat. Like, why would he do that?
If Ray's sleeping, I'm not wasting my time talking to a ghost.
and he's a ghost, so like, why would he? Like, wait, come over in this room. Wait, Luke, come over here. No, shut up. Come over here. No, Luke,
realistically,
Luke. Hey, Luke. Hey, Luke.
Hey, Luke.
Hey, Luke. So why is she eavesdropping on his conversation with his ghost master?
Because she's a cunt.
No, but Dion,
shut up. Get out.
Dion, what relevancy does? Why would Obi-Wan appear to her though?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
unless there's some stupid like, "Oh, you're my granddaughter," which I will go.
Oh
what the
God,
fuck? I'll scream in the theater. This is bullshit. I will scream. This is bullshit in the movie theater if that is said. Because
I'm holding you to it.
If it happens, I want you and Dan to look over to me and I'll go, "This is bullshit." I will scream it out in the fucking theater because fuck, this movie just sounds retarded, but whatever. But
you know, everybody will laugh.
I know they will, but here's the thing: like, him and her, unless they have some retarded bond, there's no reason that she needs to be appeared to by Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's like they gave her the Falcon, they gave her this, that, and the other thing. It's like, Jesus Christ, can this character not interact with new people? Can we not get a new journey? Can we not?
But plus, Ghost Obi-Wan's like, these other Padawans are getting murdered by Kylo Ren. I don't need to show up yet, but I'm gonna wait. Like, no, they're getting murdered. No, it's fine. It's wait. Okay, now I gotta talk to her. Now I have to go talk to her.
Yeah, and Obi-Wan's really only tied with Vader and Luke because of the bond they had as when Vader was alive, and then Luke and all that shit. This chick is not related, and Kylo Ren's whatever. Like, oh yeah, he's Luke Skywalker's nephew. Okay, he talks to the helmet of Darth Vader. We don't really know specifically like what happened yet. So, Phil, Anakin appearing to her would be the ultimate stupid scene. Like, it's as dumb as when they CGI'd Hayden Christensen into Return of the Jedi. Like,
you know they'll fucking do stupid shit like that. You can't put that past Disney. They'll do it.
Well,
they're gonna do it. And they're gonna find some way to piss off Jeff.
They already have. They already fucking have. All right.
They're gonna do it again.
Of course they are. I guarantee you, there are going to be at least 15 points in this film where I go, oh fuck. Come on, Jesus! Like, you can hold me to this. I'm gonna give you at least a guarantee of 5. Like, I want there to be more because I just want to rip this movie apart. Like, it's gonna be a fun December. We'll put it like that. Fuck Christmas. I'm ready for Star Wars. So my final bit of news is going to be covered by Dion. So Dion, would you like to go?
No, I wouldn't, but I agree with that. But first bit of news is regarding Thor Ragnarok.
Thor Ragnarok sounds like a much better.
Thor Ragnarok, that fucking movie, am I right, guys? Fuck me, right? But I guess it was kind of leaked that in this movie, Hulk, goddamn, I'm done. Hulk, thank you. Hulk is going to be more of a character than he was in the Avengers movies. So he's gonna. I guess he has, I guess in the words they use on IGN, more of a swagger. He's like a god. Obviously, as we already know, it's gonna follow somewhat closely to the Planet Hulk storyline on Sakaar. And again, I'm like I said, I don't know what more of a character means. If he's gonna have dialogue, if he's gonna be, actually speaking complete sentences. I don't know what that means for them, but they're sticking to it. It's going to be a little bit more of a showcase for Hulk, just as much as it is for Thor.
My best guess is it'll be like the Joe Fixit Hulk minus the gray skin color, where he'll be the Hulk the whole movie, so big CGI character, but he'll have conversations with Thor. I guess I like that because it's going to take place in a different dimension or a different
Now,
planet or whatever.
you say Joe Fix? Do you mean Joe Fix as like the sarcastic, aggressive, morally ambiguous Hulk, or just that he can talk?
A little bit of A, a little bit of B.
Oh, okay.
Both. I mean, that would be interesting because I don't want to.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to watch a movie at 2 hours where he goes Hulk smash, Hulk hungry, Hulk fight puny god, Hulk do this, Hulk do that. Like
Right.
after a while,
Hulk horny.
yeah, Hulk horny. Like I'm tired of I Am Groot at this point. So I read the article. A lot of Thor news came out, and the one piece of news from this movie that bothered me the most was Thor's haircut. Have you guys seen it?
Yeah, it's all
Yes!
short crew and shit.
It looks so fucking dumb.
Yeah, and he loses Mjolnir too. I'm just like, what the fuck are they doing? I am worried. I was excited when they were, they're gonna be fighting, and I thought it was gonna be like Mjolnir and Thor versus Hulk. Fucking, and I love Planet Hulk. I love that whole series, but if he doesn't have Mjolnir, it's like, wow, what is that? That's not really much of a fight then.
I guess he's gonna just have to. Okay, in the first Thor movie, he lost Mjolnir, and I guess it was interesting back then because he had to learn about humility and what it means to be a human and all that stuff, and that was cool. Like, unless he just physically loses it, because I don't want him to become unworthy again, because we've already had that story.
Right.
And you can't really regurgitate a storyline like 2 sequels in. You got to do 4 or 5 before you can kind of, regurgitate.
Well, and the other thing is, if he loses Mjolnir, it has to be pretty serious because obviously you see in the Dark World, when it's hopping in and out of, he can still call it. So I mean, unless it's in another dimension, whatever the case may be. I mean, it has to be a serious plot point that hey, Mjolnir's on the way. I'm the same way. I don't want it to be they lose it, but I don't also want it to be some cheap ass. Oh well, on this planet, it just doesn't have any power. You know what I mean? That'd be.
So what you're telling me is you want a movie where it shows it traveling through space for 2 hours and then he gets it at the end and boom.
That would be cool.
That's the whole movie. You just hammer flying through space for 2 hours.
Yeah, it's
5 minutes. It's the Hulk and Thor destroying everything, and then that's the end of the movie.
It's the GoPro attached to the Mjolnir, just flying through space for 2 hours. I just want to watch that. I want to get really high and watch that.
Wallpaper of all time. For
Take note of that, Marvel.
Oh man, but I mean, for the whole haircut thing, is it something that is the whole movie, or is it something that happens during the movie?
They really didn't talk about the haircut. They just showed a picture of it.
Gotcha.
There's the worst magazine cover I think I've ever seen from Entertainment Weekly this week, obviously. It's just an ugly... It looks like a Suicide Squad.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say that. It looks like the Suicide Squad cover.
It's ugly and garish, and it's got a picture of Thor with his new haircut and his shitty armor with 1 shoulder pad and half a cape, so whatever. I guess it's Kate Blanchett playing Hela. And then there's a black lady.
It is.
Black lady is now Valkyrie, so... I don't know. They changed Heimdall, but Idris Elba's a good actor. I don't know who this is. Either way, another race swap, whatever. Marvel's starting to slide into that territory a little too much.
Oh, no. Wait, Idris Elba is not in it anymore?
I don't know. This movie doesn't take place on Asgard, so maybe Idris Elba has a cameo, but not he's not in the whole movie, I don't think. Unless he comes to rescue Thor. Now that'd be badass.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Now when they first started filming, Mark Ruffalo tweeted out pictures of Hayden Christensen with short hair.
Hayden Christensen in this movie?
Jesus.
Easy. Don't be fucking.
Are you having a stroke on air?
Yes, I'm dying. with
Please.
Thor. I don't know
So I can get your WrestleMania ticket.
Why did you say Hayden Christensen? What the fuck?
No idea. They showed him with short hair, and it's the same haircut he has in those pictures. So, but I thought it was just he didn't have the wig on. No, they told us months ago that he's going to have short hair, and we're just now finding out that's actually happening.
The only reason I think it looks like shit, but the long hair has always been part of Thor's character. Always.
Well, and just a quick side note, Idris Elba is still listed as being in the movie, so I guess they didn't change Heimdall.
Heimdall. That sounds like actually, Hyman is, we all know what a Hyman is. So it sounds like a really sexy real estate development from the 80s. Ooh, I'm going to move to Hymandale.
Run entirely by busty women with shoulder pads.
You know, I need to make a T-shirt. Hymendale Estates. I think one person would buy that shirt.
Nobody would. It would be awesome. Let's just do that.
I'd wear Hymendale all the time.
Oh my god.
We'll penetrate your expectation.
There we go. Magic in the making.
Here you go, Nick. Here's your answer. It's going to happen during the movie.
Okay.
There's on-set pictures of him filming in downtown New York, and then with the long hair, and then there's pictures of him wearing the costume with short hair.
Okay, so it's in the storyline, so that's fine then.
I hope by the time Infinity War happens, he has his long hair again. I
like
don't
I said,
really.
The long hair bit could be him back in New York. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean it's in the story. I mean, that's a lot of conjecture. But I mean, like I said, it could be. Again, I don't know if it's gonna have to do a story, but like I said, I wouldn't get too hung up on that. His hair not, like I said, his hair could not get long to the very end of the movie. So be prepared to be upset just in case.
I don't think I'm going to be upset. I think Thor Ragnarok is going to be better than the Justice League. They both come out in November, maybe a week apart.
Yeah, I'm not a real big Thor fan, but I'd rather watch Ragnarok than fucking Justice League.
Yeah, well, the thing is with the Justice League, like, there's no proper build-up. You had kind of a build-up with the Avengers movies. We're going since 2008. We're on year 9 at this point, and they all build off each other. And I'm excited. Now we got Guardians first in May and Spider-Man in July, and I'm really nervous about Spider-Man. I think it's gonna suck asshole. And here's the thing: I don't care if the movie's good or bad. I'm just worried that if I find the movie to be bad, and then there's all these like little kids and teenagers and dickheads on the internet that think it's great, I'm worried that they're just gonna make more movies for them, and I'm just gonna be like having to watch it on the sidelines and go, nope, no more Spider-Man for me.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see with that. I really want to hear your review of that whenever we go watch it.
You know we're gonna see it, and are we still down for King Kong? Or are you busy?
Oh, I'm good, man. I'm good to watch that.
All right,
I'm down with that.
So, listeners, expect a review of Kong Skull Island this weekend. It's a little World Class Bullshitters extra, since you guys love our videos so much. Dion, what else did you have, sir?
I had a little bit of news on the new It movie. Stephen King was interviewed. And he's obviously, there's, as we know, they're remaking it again. And he said, quote, he told fans to, quote, not to worry about it. And, for me, this is kind of big news because he is very vocal about movies that are based on his books. Him saying not to worry about it does kind of set me at ease. I preferred Tim Curry's playing it. But then again, he didn't like Stanley Kubrick's The Shining, so he always gets a big grain of fucking salt when it comes to what he thinks about movies.
Yeah, and he was also on cocaine when he wrote a lot of this shit, and an alcoholic. So
right.
we gotta find out what kind of residual damage is going on with
right.
Stephen.
And plus, he was all for was it the Langoliers too? So it's like,
oh my god,
the movie where Balky Bartakamus was eaten by a CGI Pac-Man with razor-sharp teeth.
Yeah, so it's like it is.
Hey, you shut your mouth. That is a piece of cinematic history that you must respect.
I was gonna say I love the Langoliers because it's a part of my childhood. So,
well, so is shit in your pants. That doesn't mean it's a good thing nowadays.
hey, you. When you get old, you revert back to shit in your pants. So,
or if you're Dion, you just forget to wipe your ass, and you got shit in your pants.
Hey, I refuse to apologize, man. There's some better shit I could be doing than wiping my ass.
You better not apologize.
Like watching Paw Patrol with your son.
Yeah.
Well, he does the shit. That's a 2-man job. He does the shit, and I do the wiping.
Dion, had you not wiped your ass that time, our New Year's bond would have never happened. So
that's very
I can
true.
honestly say you not wiping your ass has made us better friends. How many people can say that?
That's none that I can think of. I can tell you that.
Us. That's
not that are your age.
G2's got tons of friends. Hey, what's up?
Maybe toddlers or old people.
Did you say olden people?
I said old people.
Oh, because olden people sounded way better.
Oh, well.
In the olden times.
Nick, do me a favor. Tell me that my description of the Langoliers would not be an awesome explain a film plot badly.
It would be. It would be. Oh my god.
I think we're going to type that up.
We have to tweet that out later.
We'll tweet that out after the show. Maybe
right.
The listeners can look it up online. Hashtag WCBS. Dion, do you like the... Okay, has everyone seen the original It?
Yeah. I have.
I just remember the first time I saw it was when I was in college with my then girlfriend, and she rented it. Or I rented it because she was afraid of clowns, and we watched it. I thought the movie was really fucking boring.
You didn't rent Killer Clowns? Come on,
dude. We didn't have. Okay, Michigan State had a video store that you could rent for, was it $1 or was it free, Dion?
I think it was free as long as you were living in the dorms.
Okay, so it was free, and I picked one of the movies they had, and it was it. They did not have Killer Clowns from Outer Space, but they had a respectable horror selection, Nick. You would have been able to tolerate it.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
And this was back, and you couldn't torrent online, so, that was your only way of getting movies.
Right on.
But yeah, I watched it, and I thought it was okay. I remember as a kid, everyone said how scary it was. Not a single moment scared me.
Yeah, I watched it recently, and it's not scary at all.
Listen, I remember watching it as a kid, and especially when he eats the brother and he's in the fucking sewer. That part is fucking. And then his voice slowly turns. That part used to scare the shit out of me as a kid.
The part that makes me laugh is when he's in the library and only the one guy with glasses can see him. He goes, "Do you got Prince Albert in a can? You do? Well, you better let the poor fellow out." Ha 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 ha. And he pulls his arm. That makes me laugh every fucking time. But never. Or the part when they're looking in the book and it shows Pennywise like running around that town when they're looking at the book and the photo thing. Mm-hmm. That makes me laugh every time too. But it's kind of a lame ending. Like it becomes a fucking.
Oh, the ending's so cheesy.
And Seth Green's in the movie, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when does that come out? Do you guys know it all? Is that this year or is that next year?
Next year.
Let me see if I can find out.
While you're looking it up, I'm not a fan of horror remakes, but sometimes they're good. So I'll probably go see this just to support theater horror. But I'm not excited. And I don't like the design of Pennywise. Have you seen it, Dion?
I have. It looks like a really shitty interpretation of what they think Pennywise looks like instead of an actual Pennywise. I mean, because even the picture for the poster for the movie, it's like, oh, well, he's like, he looks more like a crazy person in clown makeup than a supernatural clown, and that's the first thing I get. I don't like it that much.
He looks like an asshole.
Well, there you go. You asshole, Pennywise. Fuck you.
Well, I mean, that's pretty much how you can describe anything you don't like. He looks like an asshole. He acts like an asshole. He operates like an asshole.
Why do you sound like Jerry Seinfeld?
Because I'm acting like an asshole. See?
That makes sense.
What's the deal with all these assholes?
Would you believe it if I told you he's worth almost $1 billion?
I would actually.
Yeah.
Because he is the least funny comedian I've ever watched. Seriously.
Amy
right,
Schumer.
Okay,
yeah,
Amy.
she got a new fucking special on Netflix.
Nothing special about her, dude. All right, she looks like Miss Piggy on longer. I don't know what her legs look like. She's ugly. I don't give a shit about her weight. Her face is gross.
All right,
I care about her weight. There's a lot of it.
Is that too much for you?
Well, then you two would match.
Okay.
Out of nowhere. Okay. All right, Nick. When does this movie come out?
September 8th.
Oh, okay. Well, expect a review of it here on World Class Bullshitters. Nick, will you go see it with me? Or not with me in person, but
Yeah, I will.
Right.
I will force myself to go see this piece of shit.
And then we will give you a review, and you can hear us break down emotionally in September. So, if you're a masochist like we are, listen to that episode. Dion, do you have any more news?
I did. Now, this is obviously important, but it's regarding fucking some PlayStation news. It is, excuse me, sorry, for Destiny 2. As far as bringing back player information, they're gonna bring back the character-to-character relationships for the next story in Destiny 2, but they're not gonna bring back any gear or currency development. So and apparently this pissed a lot of players off because they were. I don't know. I believe they were previously promised that you could do that your character would essentially have a lot of what you developed in the first Destiny. But
yeah, back in 2014, they said that there will be a Destiny 2, and everything you do in Destiny 1 will carry over. The level, the gear, the in-game currency, everything you mentioned, they were promised. Players were back in 2014. Hey, if you get Destiny 1. When 2 comes out, you'll be able to carry everything over. And now this motherfucker, their top guy or whatever, Deej or whatever the fuck his name is, goes, well, no, we're gonna let you bring over, the relationship that you built with this character. The character that doesn't talk, the character that you never see his face, the character that's generic hero number 14 that appears in every game. Like, so they're definitely backtracking. They're definitely fucking people out of the money they spent on this game with the promise that, hey, what you spend here will carry over. Because back in 2014, they were talking this 10-year plan. For 10 years, you'll be able to follow this story as it evolves.
But are you really that surprised? This is the same guy who said it was going to redefine first-person shooters and be one of the best first-person shooters of all time, and then it was kind of like, I mean, it's cool, but not. So
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, like the first time I played it, you got to like level 24 and you fucking like capped off, and then you had to wait for the massive update. And then it's like, oh, you can keep going a little bit further if you download the goddamn DLC
for $60 fucking dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave up on Destiny a long time ago. I enjoyed it when it first came out. Then they started changing shit, and I was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. You're charging people $40 for DLC for one extra storyline. That's retarded.
How much did you spend on that game?
I bought the first DLC, and after that, I gave up.
So
So
$100?
$100 total, yeah.
Not too bad. I mean, I spend about
I-
$100 each year on wrestling games, so...
Yeah, I've spent worse, so.
Oh, I know. I've seen your statues.
Well, I want to go back to Dion's point. Dion said, like, you shouldn't be surprised, but it doesn't matter if we should be surprised or not. Like, people need to hold these people accountable. People need to hold these video game makers and everyone else in the entertainment industry that is promising you something, and then after you hand them your money, they turn around and go, oh, just kidding. This is what we're doing. Like, there has to be some accountability. And I don't think with the Trump administration we're going to see that. In fact, he's going to cut way back on regulations, which is one of the things that I don't like about him. What?
I do like the political interjection.
Okay. I mean, there's one way to get at them is through money. Like, don't give them any of it. That
well,
would be
who
the way
was
to.
Dustin? Refresh my memory. Who was it that did that exact thing? Was it the people who made Colonial Marines? I can't remember off the top of my head.
No Man's Sky.
No, it was a different story, different property, and a group of gamers got together and sued them.
That's
No
right.
Man's
I
Sky.
think they were successful in their class action lawsuit.
Who was it?
I think it was No Man's Sky, right?
No, it was for the aliens.
Oh,
Alien-
Colonial Marines. Was it Aliens Colonial Marines?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
They sued Gearbox for the because they said that what did they promise them, Dustin? I can't fucking remember.
shit they didn't get.
Because that was 20.
What they did was on all the video game trailers, they misrepresented it. They said that this is like actual gameplay footage, so it looks incredible, has all these amazing things, and then you find out later, nope, those were just cutscenes, not actual gameplay, and that was the grounds they were able to stand on in their lawsuit.
And that's why every time
And they
you
won
see
it, and they won too, and it was so you're and to touch on your point of holding them accountable. I mean, I know what's his nuts for No Man's Sky got threatened. I don't think he actually got sued, but
Sean Murray.
Yeah, and I think we had touched on an episode where someone was trying to file a lawsuit, and I don't know, I don't remember if he backed down. But you talking about people holding them accountable. I mean, there's precedent for this shit. So if they do end up fucking gamers over, especially those who have spent upwards of $200 on this shit, and they say you can't do that. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the next time we do a show after that game comes out, we're talking about how someone is fucking filing a lawsuit against you.
It's Bungie, right?
Oh yeah, I want to say it is. Yeah.
Yes, it is. Destiny is Bungie. But the
How the mighty have
lawsuit,
fallen.
the lawsuit included not only Gearbox but Sega Publishing as well,
Jeez.
and they settled out of court.
Okay.
They settled for $1.25 million,
God damn.
Damn, that's good.
and
I mean, I got
it
a
was
complaint.
exactly what Dion said over their game trailer. Did
Well, that was
not.
Dustin. I just remembered something they did. Something Dustin specified the issue.
Yeah, their game trailer did not specify that the
Or
video
Curtis, my
being
bad, Curtis.
the video being shown was not gameplay footage. That's why when you see game trailers now, it says actual game footage or not actual in-game footage.
Right, and that's how it should be.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
should.
so, the guys that did Infamous Second Son got busted because they were showing high definition versions, and when the game was released, it wasn't at the same level of definition. So they're still trying this shit, and you do have to catch them. You do have to bring it up because they're just like any other company, man. They will try to get away with shit to get your fucking money.
Well, Nintendo will never do it because their games are pretty shitty, with the exception of Zelda. I told you, Dion, I'm gonna run that fucking shit.
I'm telling you, I was waiting for it to make a joke. You didn't leave me any openings yet.
Don't worry, we'll get into it when Phil talks about his Switch news. Dion, did you have something about It's Always Sunny, or was that Phil?
That was Phil.
Okay.
That was me.
I don't
you.
know anything
Sorry.
about Sunny.
All right. Are you done, sir?
Are we finished or are we done?
Are you done with your news?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done.
All right, do we have your permission to move forward?
I agree.
Okay, good. That's a yes in some cultures.
So there's a comic book coming out. It's a crossover event, and it's called Weapons of Mutant Destruction. And it is the Incredible Hulk mixed with Wolverine. So giant green Hulk with adamantium claws.
Nightmare fuel.
That's stupid.
Well, it is stupid. A lot of people are making fun of it. The cover looks a little bit ridiculous. A lot of people are wondering, Hulk, he's nearly infinite in his powers. He already has great healing capabilities. What's the point of having him have adamantium claws? So I'm going to ask you, what's the point of having a Hulk Wolverine cross mixed breed thing?
There isn't, and that just tells you that they are completely out of ideas.
No, I think they're trying to, one of the things about Hulk is his rivalries with specific heroes, and I think that, and again, I don't know, I'm trying to get past how dumb it sounds, but my guess would be it's some entity combines Wolverine and Hulk, and it's the Hulk with the rage factor as well as that specific particular killer instinct that Wolverine has. I don't think it's going to be very much about their powers, but more about their personalities. I mean, I hope that's kind of what it is, because it sounds...
Well, it can't be, though, because the Hulk is no longer Bruce Banner, so that Hulk is gone. Wolverine ain't Wolverine anymore, so that cool shit's gone. So Marvel, in a desperate attempt to say, hey, we didn't fuck up completely, is trying this. So...
Wait, wouldn't he be vulnerable to Magneto then? Like, he could just toss him around or crush him or something?
He would, because Magneto ripped out Wolverine's adamantium skeleton back in the day, in the 90s, when X-Men was the hottest book on the planet. So, that's a dumb idea, man.
Yeah, so he has a vulnerability now, basically, is what you're giving him.
That and they're out
But
of
not
ideas.
really, but even if he gets his I don't know, man. I'm not going to break it down, because like I said, I'm having a hard time processing how dumb it is.
All I can guarantee is that I will not be buying the book, because I'm strictly DC if I'm going to buy a comic book right now. DC or Dynamite, who publishes the James Bond series. So
yeah, I mean, like I remember seeing the image as well, and I didn't know what the hell it meant, and it just seems like that's a really odd combination. Like that is a super odd combination.
Yeah. So, well, speaking of odd combinations, can you guys come up with any superhero hybrids you'd like to see?
are ironic combinations, or like legitimately cool ones?
Oh, I figured it'd mostly be ironic, but...
Oh yeah, this is World Class Bullshitter. Sorry, I was really getting into the moment right now, because I've been reading a lot of comics lately.
I mean, if
so
you got a cool one, definitely throw it out.
I don't. I'm just... I don't, I'm sorry. Oh, what are you guys thinking? I'm trying to think of something that's like
I'd
legitimately
love
cool.
to see Squirrel Girl and Quicksilver.
No, you
I'll-
don't.
Ooh,
I'm
Deadpool and
asking a man fuck somebody in the ass,
Deadpool and Nightcrawler.
That would actually be cool. Deadpool with Nightcrawler's powers?
Yeah, transport anywhere. Come on.
We had a little mechanical transporter for a little bit, so that would be pretty sweet to have a permanent one.
Batman and Superman combined. Then they could
Fuck
go
you.
get... They could save Martha! Save Martha!
So basically, you have an alien billionaire.
Yeah.
Sure.
He's gonna colonize the Earth.
Hey, Martha, you fucking cunt!
I mean, the easiest one would be take any superhero and give him Dr. Manhattan's powers, because then he's unstoppable. But I mean, you could take you could take Daredevil and give him Hawkeye's seeing, and then he would quit crime fighting because he's now given sight and he just doesn't give a fuck anymore. That's my combination.
I've lost my war on crime, Dad.
I would do Nightcrawler with Emma Frost so she could bang herself with her tail.
Ooh.
Oh, damn.
Can't you just turn the tail down and do it without teleporting? Or?
Would you watch a movie where She-Hulk fists Emma Frost for 40 minutes?
course.
Sure, why not?
All right, cool.
Only if when Emma Frost squirts, it turns into snowflakes as it's coming out.
That was what was going to happen when she queefs, because the fucking fist is going to produce a lot of velocity, and there's going to be air being forced into her vagina, which is going to expel itself out. But yeah, sure, there can be snowflakes coming out of her vagina. I would watch that movie. That'd be very artistic. That would win an Oscar for makeup effects, in my opinion.
Makeup effects and CG.
Split that
No, we're not
bitch in
gonna
half
we're not
with
gonna
a fist.
CGI it, Nick. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get one of those latex vaginas, that you can buy at a porn store,
Yeah.
or a sex shop, and we're just gonna shoot real snowflakes out of it,
Oh my god, I love how you're giving this practical thought, and it's amazing. I love your level of detail on this. Oh my god.
If I'm gonna
We can
do it,
do
I'm
it.
gonna do it right.
That's amazing. That's so awesome.
All right, Curtis, what else you got?
So I got some Deadpool 2 news. We all know that Domino is going to be appearing in the film. She's a longtime sidekick character thing from the Deadpool franchise. Obviously, she has very white skin with a black circle over her eye. So it makes sense then to cast Zazie Beetz, a black bitch.
God damn it.
Who is Zazie Beetz? I'm gonna look her up.
That sounds like a rapper from the 80s.
Oh wow, her name is spelled Beetz.
Wow.
She's from Germany, and she, I mean, I don't know, she's weird looking.
Yeah, she's all right.
They better paint her face fucking white like they painted Gamora's face green. I don't care who's under the goddamn makeup, but don't,
There's no way they're going to paint her white.
No,
because-
they're not gonna pay her.
No fucking
There's
way,
no
because then you're
fucking
going to get all the SJWs coming out and going, oh, you going to make a black girl look white?
I'm pretty sure the SJWs don't sound like someone from your hometown, but no, I get where you're going with
that's
that,
the
for
voice I give to stupid people. You're
Oh no, that's accurate. That's completely accurate. That's fine.
I thought you were going for a European accent this time.
sure. They're done. Europeans are done. No, they're done.
fucking Dion.
The only Europeans we love are the guys like Murat Yilmaz and Nathan Simmons and our fans. If you're a European fan, we love you. If you're not a European fan of World Class Bullshitters,
Become one. Subscribe.
Join
Or those Italian chicks in that Italian nun porno I love from a few years back. I'm all for
oh
it.
my god! That was an Italian beaver picture that we watched together, and that was awesome. It was like a horror movie mixed with a porno. And there was bush and tits and violence and gore, and it was awesome. Nick, you gotta find it.
What is it?
Type in Italian beaver. No, wait, okay, that's my phrase. Look up it was like a vampire. Were they vampires?
I want to say yeah. That feels like a
I'm
very
gonna type in
porn thing to do.
vampire nun porno. Okay, vampire nun porno gives me a Pornhub search. Okay, clearly ain't gonna be on Pornhub. Movie.
While you guys are looking that up, did you guys also hear that David Harbour from Stranger Things, he was the sheriff, is supposedly in the front running to play Cable?
No.
He is?
Oh,
Yep.
That's
He was
weird.
he was in Suicide Squad.
what the fuck?
I
That is
I
really
don't
weird.
mind that actually. I don't. That wouldn't be a horrible casting choice. I don't think.
I liked the old Pierce Brosnan rumor just because it's Pierce Brosnan.
That's true.
even though it made
Were you
no
expecting
sense.
someone else? Were you
Don't give
expecting
me-
someone else?
Don't get me excited about Goldeneye right now, okay? You guys cannot handle it, okay? It's been a weird week for me, and I will just go on and on and on about how great Goldeneye is. So stop me there. I guess that's cool. I like that guy as an actor.
He was
I
my
don't
favorite
really-
character in Stranger Things.
Yeah, I hated the fucking kids. Sorry, listeners, if you loved them, but 11 was stupid. Like, I don't give a shit about that little kid and her ET outfit. I mean, I know I've said this before, but Stranger Things is like the most overrated show ever. It is good. It is a very good show, and I give it a high rating, in my opinion. But people are acting like it's a second coming. Like, it's not that good. Dion would watch it and go, this isn't that good. I can guarantee it, Dion. I bet you $5 you're just like okay with it.
So Tim Burton and Danny DeVito are teaming back
Yeah.
up. Of course, they were together in the
Yeah, I
Batman
think we got
Return.
the plan is to binge watch this week
I think Dion has a delay.
Oh, okay. Just keep going, Curtis.
All right, so Danny DeVito and Tim Burton are reuniting. Of course, they worked together on Batman Returns way back in the day. They're teaming up for the new live-action Dumbo movie. DeVito reportedly is going to play the ringmaster, who, of course, traps Dumbo. I hate Tim Burton. I like Danny DeVito. But my big thing is, have you guys heard anything about the new Beauty and the Beast live-action?
Yep.
The Homo Gaston or whatever.
Yeah, the gay scene in it. I don't want my kids watching that. I just simply don't. So Disney, they keep taking these steps to force the gay agenda down our throats, and that one was easy.
That was good. So I like that. I like that. Again, really, come on.
But no, it's just it sucks because I love Star Wars. I love Marvel. I grew up on all those Disney movies, but they are just systematically finding ways to slip in this fucking SJW liberal left-wing agenda, and it's getting to a point where I'm just going to stop giving them money because I don't know what else to do.
It's going to hurt them in the long run.
I
don't mind if people want to be progressive, but don't advertise it. It's like when you donate to charity. Do it in secret. Get your tax money back, but don't tell everybody, hey, I donated $15,000 to the Ruth Lyons Fund. Like, who gives a shit? Do it and just don't tell me. So, Disney, if you need him to be sucking a dick on camera, just throw it in the movie, because I'm not going to see it anyway. Whatever.
Yeah. And I mean, that's the best thing to do is to not give them money. That sends the biggest messages, to any company when you don't, when, the money they put into the movie, they don't make it back or anything. Like, that will really be like, oh, we shouldn't do this. I mean, look at Ghostbusters. No money at all, and they will never make that mistake again.
Yeah, I'm really happy. Hold on. We're going to get Ocean's 8, the all-female cast, whatever movie that no one's going to go see.
No, I mean, I think I heard you guys mention that like it was going to happen, but I haven't heard the release date or anything like that. Like, I haven't heard anything.
They're currently filming it.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen images of it. Sandra Bullock. I hate her.
So it'll be another 18 months before it probably hits theaters or something. So.
And it'll be another 25 years till I ever watch it willingly. I'll never watch it willingly like that. Unless I have a girlfriend or wife that is... Well, I won't have a wife by the time that movie comes out. Fuck no. Anyway, unless I'm with some woman that is dying to see it, I'm not going to watch it ever.
And she blows you during, then maybe.
I don't really want to get a BJ in my local theater because I'm cool with the people that work there. And if I got, busted or something, it would be really awkward to try and go back and explain myself. So I'll just fuck her in the car, in the parking garage, or, at her house, like a normal person.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that works.
Got some bad news for Jeff regarding It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Dennis Reynolds, who was played by Glenn Howerton, probably isn't coming back to season 13.
And that's a good thing.
You don't like Dennis?
No, he's my favorite character, but I wanted to tell this to Dion on air. Dion, last night's episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia needs to be the final episode. Literally nothing else needs to happen on this show.
What the fuck happened?
Well, first off, yeah, Charlie slept with the waitress. They fucked. Finally, after all these years. And guess what the funny part is? They both liked it. Like, she goes, that was great. So, that's that. Dennis got a girl pregnant, and he goes off to raise the kid, and, everything just ended perfectly. There doesn't even need to be another episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I may not watch the next season just because I enjoy this ending so much.
Damn.
Jeez.
It is that good. Like, I told Loudy about this season and how it led up to this. Like, this, they shouldn't do anymore. It's perfect. Just end it. Goodbye, Glenn. Goodbye, Dennis, my favorite character on the show. Don't come back, dude. Don't anybody come back.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, if they're gonna end it, then they just need to end it.
Well, I mean,
don't keep stringing it along.
It's my favorite comedy show of all time, and it's great. Yeah, this season was a little thin on memorable episodes. Like last week's was about Rickety Cricket and all this shit. It was kind of dumb, but this episode was special, and you can never top it. I don't feel like anything they'll ever do again will match it. So don't try it.
Damn, man.
For those of our listeners that are idiots and who like Game of Thrones, Season 7 has announced its premiere date, and that is on Sunday, July 16th at 9 p.m.
I'll have to tell my Aunt Pat about it. She loves that show.
The people I
don't
know
like it.
just have shit taste, and I tried watching it, and even for me, there's too much incest. So I don't know.
Whoa! What?
Take note, HBO.
Which the translation is he's just pissed they haven't shown a dick yet.
I just don't like sword and sorcery shows, so it's not for me.
Yeah,
You just want to put in a cricket sound effect there, Jeff? Can you add that in post production?
Sure, I'll take a timestamp and put it in cricket. There we go.
That works perfect.
Yeah, I've never been able to get into it. I don't care for it. It's
I can't wait.
I've found I don't know. For as much as I'm into other shit, that show just is too weird. Not too weird for me, but I couldn't get into that or that show Rome or those other like period piece shows on HBO or Cinemax. Like, yeah, they got great nudity, and I'll look up the clips or whatever online, but it's never going to be a show that I'm going to go out and buy, like a sword replica or action figures of Aquaman or just shit like that, you know? It's not for me either. So, if you're a listener of if you're a fan of ours and you like Game of Thrones, I don't know what to say.
The dragons are gay.
Bad at all. Don't feel too bad at all.
Dragons are gay, because they're not real.
It's just, I don't like that period of time. I don't know what else to say. Dragons are fucking.
Well, I mean,
gay.
I've never been a fan of fantasy shit anyway. So, fuck it.
And I
feel like I'm in the minority.
tried watching the show. I bought fantasy novels and tried to just see what is the appeal to this. And it always seems like poor, stupid people are way into that stuff. I used to have a cousin who wears moccasins and fucking the tassels on her leather jacket and awful teeth.
Oh my god, does she wear like the animal head shirts?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a wolf on him, like howling.
Oh
at the
my
moon.
god, yep, I know those
People
people.
don't have
Oh
fucking
god.
crystals and statues of dragons, and just when I think of people that like that period, I think of poor meth head Walmart working her.
Is she
God.
is she dead or no longer your cousin?
She's still my cousin.
Oh, just you're like, I had this cousin. I'm like, did she get married? And
I haven't seen her in forever.
He
I feel like you're better off.
killed her. That's what happened.
Well, once he kills one, he has the taste for more. So, other people out there that like animal head T-shirts and shitty leather jackets and '90s jeans and crystals and dragon statues and smelling bad, Curtis Lindenfield's coming for you.
Jeez.
.com.
Okay.
All right.
Anything
So
else?
next we got on the latest episode of Star Wars Rebels, called Secret Cargo. The crew meets up with Mon Mothma for the first time, and it's actually played by the woman who played it in Rogue One, voice-wise. So they're really starting to bring in all their different forms of media to tell one cohesive story, which one I think is interesting, but two is exhausting because I don't want to watch Rebels. I've tried. Too many fucking lightsabers. The Jedi should all be wiped out. They've pumped out so many books just since The Force Awakens comes out that there is no way I can catch. I don't have the time. So I like the idea of having this big immersive experience, but I hope they don't do it too much where you have to have the cartoons and the books to understand what's going on in the movies.
Well, I mean, they did that with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. for Marvel. I mean, and then they had they were trying to do other shows as well, and it's way too much to keep track of, way too much to watch, and everything. It's insane.
Yeah, I never got into Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I gave it 4 episodes and said, this is trash.
I think I gave it like 2 seasons, and then I was like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. I can't.
I just don't have the time for like a 24-episode season. Unless it's Miami Vice, I'm just not going to sit down and watch it. So.
Well, I mean, you always have time for the Vice. Always.
I watch it every day. Like that. I got time for Miami Vice every night around dinner. All right?
There you go.
I'm working my way through the show with my mom. She's enjoying it.
That's awesome.
The show I've been watching lately, because I don't have much time either, but when I do, I've been watching Homeland. It's a Showtime show. It's on Hulu. But
Claire Danes?
Ooh, I watched the promos for that. How is that?
Well, the thing is, my wife was watching. I was like, "Oh, this is gonna suck" because she has shit taste, and I sat down and watched it. God damn it! If she wasn't right, broken clock, is right twice a day. Awesome show. It has tits. The girl from Deadpool shows her tits a bunch in it.
Oh, nice.
A plot that I have never seen in a show before. If you have the time, fucking get Hulu and watch Homeland. It is absolutely worth it.
One show I've been watching a lot lately is Powerless on NBC.
Is that the superhero show, right?
Yeah. It's if you've ever seen Better Off Ted on Netflix, it's kind of like that, except you have Alan Tudyk who's in it, and he plays Bruce Wayne's cousin who owns part of Wayne Enterprises. It's basically the R&D department to like help people not get killed by superheroes in their daily life. Like, I find it hilarious. It's really funny, and I hope it keeps going.
Marvel had a comic book series like that in the late 80s, early 90s. Not called Damage Patrol, but something like that. And it was the same premise. That's kind of interesting that DC turned it into a show before Marvel,
Yeah, Alan Tudyk's character is Van Wayne. That's his name.
Hey, I'll watch anything with Alan Tudyk in it.
Same here. That's why I was like, I have to watch it. It's amazing.
Tucker and Dale vs. Evil is like my favorite movie of that year.
Don't get me started. Such a good fucking movie.
Yeah, and you should go back and watch our old Schlocktoberfest videos here on the channel to hear us talk about Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. So is that all you got, Curtis?
I got one last one. I'm sure it's something everybody's heard, but regardless, in case you haven't, Disney had a special screening of some footage from episode 8 for their highest paying shareholders. And apparently they show the beginning of the film, which starts with Luke looking at Rey and saying, "Who are you?" And then it went through and cut to a bunch of random clips of some of the other characters. But yeah, people don't know what to make of that line, because if the theory is that she is Luke's daughter, why would he ask her, "Who are you?" Unless he was doing it as a test or something like that. So it's really making things way more murkier, and you have to believe they intentionally allowed for that to be released to cause fan speculation.
I just want there to be a big swerve where she dies. Just please, God, kill off that character. In a terrible way. Put her in a volcano, chop off her arms and legs, shoot her out of a cannon. I don't care. Just treat her like Anakin Skywalker. Just
shoot her out of a cannon. I want that one. Can we have that, please?
This is going to be classic Curtis, stereotypical Curtis, but why not just have a one-shot, camera never cuts, no special effects, just 2 hours and 16 minutes of Mark Hamill raping her? Just like he takes her lightsaber.
Damn, just when we think we're over the fucking precipice, we gotta come up with fucking.
It's called art, okay?
It's called metal-handed Luke Skywalker.
Why is rape art to you?
Huh?
Why is rape art to you?
Because his wife has horrible fucking taste, and she picked the bottom of the barrel. That poor woman. God damn it!
How is that relatable to art? I'm offended as an artist. God damn it!
You should be. You should be.
I'm offended by your comments,
draw
not his.
A crying Skywalker. We have failed George. God damn it, we have failed him.
No, George failed us. Let's be honest.
George didn't fail us as much as we're about to be let down. Come on now, man. You're not even a big Star Wars fan. You're going to see how shitty it can get, and you're just going to go, wow.
George pretty much sold his soul to Disney, and now they're raping it.
You guys are going to be pining for my version by the end of episode 8.
That's
guaranteed.
probably
By
true.
the time episode 9 rolls out, we're going to have enough followers. We're going to fund our own small version of Star Wars.
Oh, God.
And we'll show it for free. And people will be like, wow, that should have been what Star Wars episode 9 was. Just be anal for 2 hours. Just R2-D2 is a butt plug.
Star Wars, the Kernan Lindenfield cut.
Like Mark Hamill is just fucking her in the ass from behind, and she's crying, but she's almost at that point where she accepts it. So that's right when he comes, and as he comes, he cuts her fucking head off with his lightsaber.
And do we see the cum shoot out
out of the fucking burnt neck hole?
Can we have an Obi-Wan dub over line of "Use the Force, Luke," and just cum shot? And it's just the cum dripping down the credits.
I was thinking the cum would launch out of her neck and then just gradually build up in a pile and turn into her Force ghost.
Jesus.
Oh, we can make this happen. We can make this happen.
Yeah.
No, we will make this happen.
Stop getting me excited for movies that can't happen, guys.
Stop getting you excited for rape.
Hey, it's surprise sex, okay? Shut up.
Hey, as long as I'm not involved, I'm not the bad guy here.
Hey.
Jesus.
Dion, what was that movie that I came up with a premise for and got really excited and then it could never happen?
Was it the World Class Bullshitters movie you're talking about, or something different we were talking about?
No. We haven't. We're gonna film a bunch of shit on our vacation. I need to start writing some shit down. So if you guys
Actually, if all the people listening, we did start an Instagram. It is World Class BS on Instagram. We will be posting all kinds of shit from our vacation on there. Please follow us. You'll love it.
Yeah, we need as many social media followers as we can get. Nick does a great job. We got, thousands on Twitter. We want thousands on Instagram. We want millions on Facebook. Millions wherever else we can go, guys. Like, let's make this happen, because I don't know about you, but I have a great time doing this show, and I'd like more people to hear us. So, listeners out there, especially like Augs for President, who's been trying to get us on that, was it Jared something channel? Whatever the guy's name
Jody's
is.
Corner.
Jody's Corner, okay. I still haven't watched the channel, but I'll give it a shot. So, thank you, Augs for President. I hope they kind of cut out this mystery speculation shit. It worked. It's a J.J. Abrams gimmick, not a Star Wars gimmick. I'm not saying they need to tell us the entire plot of the movie, but when you watch the fucking movie, let me know what's going on. Don't make me go, I gotta come back in a year and figure out the next piece of the puzzle. Like, I'm not sitting here from 2015 in December going, oh my god, what's next? When I was a kid, that weekend between Empire and Jedi was the hardest week of my fucking life. I could not wait to figure out what happened with Luke Skywalker. He lost his hand, he lost his lightsaber. Oh my god, what's gonna happen? That was intense for me. I couldn't imagine waiting 3 years. With this, I'm like, I don't care if this movie ever fucking comes out. Like, ever. Okay? It's dead to me. Oh, and to jump off your rape comment, earlier in the week, I think, did somebody post in our chat about face fucking that girl?
I don't remember.
I could have sworn I read that in our Facebook chat. Anyway.
Might have been
Sorry.
Loudy.
Yeah. Might have been me. I don't know. It's been a weird week.
I do recall face fucking somewhere in that chat.
Yeah, I know I'm not making it up, okay? Listeners, I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy about face fucking.
Once you
Dudes.
do it, not, get your face fucked, but fuck a face. It's very satisfying. That sound.
Dudes.
It's like it's a face. A face is a face. No, I'm joking.
Oh my god.
The best part of that was that my feet started cutting out when Jeff tried to explain it, and then it comes back, and the first thing is just Phil being, dudes.
Shut up, Mac.
Hey, and you don't want to say a face is a face, Jeff. Because that could be fucking anybody. Dudes, women, transvestites, children,
man.
Dogs.
priests,
All our tongues are pink.
Priests!
rhinos. It's going everywhere, man. The circus is in town.
Oh,
Lions,
God.
tigers, and bears.
Oh my! What do you think I'm doing this weekend?
Oh my!
He's fucking a bear, apparently. And not the
God,
gay,
no.
hairy dude kind.
Jeez.
Hey,
Hey.
the circus. Barnum and Bailey's is in town for the last time. Got to send them out with a bang.
A face bang. And Dion, you cannot.
Or in this case, mouthful of cum.
Dion, you cannot judge me though. You and I watched a video where a guy got killed because he was fucked to death by a horse in college. So
I'm not judging. I'm just enjoying the moment.
And you
Yes.
and you also
Yes,
tricked
yes.
people into watching a man blowing his head off on YouTube.
he didn't blow his head off. His head was still there.
The back of it wasn't.
It didn't show that part, Phil.
It's still traumatizing.
And you made me watch a lot
Quit
of
watching
bullshit
it
at
then,
your
Phil.
house.
Jesus.
I made you watch what?
Anyway, and you made me watch a lot of bullshit at your house. You made me watch Fastlane this weekend, okay? We're even.
I didn't make you watch anything.
You made me! You woke me up from it. I was sleeping.
I was sick. People showed up at my house.
Yeah. Anyway, Curtis, is that all your news you said?
I believe that Mr. Linden Fucks is in the bathroom masturbating to his idea of rape.
Oh, okay. Nick, you got some news, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit. It seems like Disney wants to reboot the Tron franchise with Jared Leto.
When are
You
we
had me
rebooting?
excited until you said with Jared Leto.
Yeah, they want to reboot the franchise with Jared Leto.
What are
Why,
we
Jared
rebooting?
Leto?
I don't understand.
Rebooting.
I don't
Look it
understand
up.
what they're rebooting. They've
Is
already.
that a computer joke? Get it? Reboot your computer? Ha ha ha!
They made a sequel.
Shut up.
Just fucking continue.
Exit
Well,
stage left.
Will Phil, I suggest you look up the definition of rebooting. See, what they're doing is they're going to take it. What it seems like they're going to redo Tron 3 entirely, and they're going to have him be one of the characters that comes out of Tron into the real world to affect it.
So it's not gonna. Well, is it gonna be a continuation, or is it like a real reboot where the original two don't matter?
It may be to where Tron Legacy doesn't matter, but the first.
Oh, but I like Tron Legacy.
I'm
like
too.
One guy in America.
I love the shit out of it.
You made a mistake. Tron Legacy is fucking overrated, and
Dion, you're fucking overrated.
Goddamn mistake. And it's bad.
You're a mistake.
Shut up, at you. But the fact of the matter is the same.
You are cutting out, and no one can hear what you're saying.
Who is he going to be? The dude that played Tron in the helmet?
Dion, stop talking. You're ruining the show.
You're cutting out badly. Anyway, Nick, what else you got?
Dion thinks Tron's a great movie. Just saying.
Well, apparently they made a TV show out of a movie that came out in 1979 called Time After Time, where
Time after time.
Quit fucking
That's a good
singing.
song.
It's a movie where Jack the Ripper discovers H.G. Wells' time machine and time travels into the future, and then H.G. Wells chases him into the future as well. And the movie takes place in the 70s, and H.G. Wells chases Jack the Ripper through 1970s San Francisco. But in this one, in the show that's happened now, he chases him through 2017 New York.
You had my interest with the movie, but the show, no. Nope, I'm good.
Well, how do you make the... God damn it.
How do you stretch it out?
Yeah, how do you stretch it out? Like, you may get 2 seasons out of it at the very absolute most.
Dude, 2 seasons? How do you get more than, 3 episodes out of that? The premise is basic.
Oh, no. You can do a lot of fucking filler. A lot of filler. With H.G. Wells being in the future, and it's like, how does computer work? And bullshit like that. Trust me, you can do a lot of filler. And also with Jack the Ripper killing the way he did 150 years ago, he would get caught immediately now. Like, I mean, just watch one episode of CSI. Come the fuck on.
Is it going to turn into a fucking crime drama in the middle of it?
That's the only way I see it going. The only way I see it going.
That's how most of these shows are now. Anyway, they come up with a basic premise for the show, and you can get maybe 1, maybe 2 good seasons out of that premise, but after that, it falls apart, and it doesn't, it stops making sense, and it stops being interesting.
Yeah, especially with
that's why I don't watch TV.
Well, I mean, with time travel stuff, I mean, you could go forever, but you always have to come back to the beginning, always.
Well, there was that show, was it Timeless or whatever? It was on NBC last year about
they travel back in time.
Yeah, it's fairly new. I had 2 complaints with the show. One, they're going back to the past, right?
Yeah.
But they take a black dude every year with them? That's not a good idea. No. I'm not trying to be funny, but every episode is about this black guy going back in time and dealing with racism. We get it. You're trying to be progressive, but don't take a black dude to Nazi Germany or the Deep South in the 1860s. It's fucking stupid.
And
you're supposed to be the government. Figure it out.
They bring it up, too. They're like, yeah, well, you got to lay low. Why? Well, there's not a good time for you. No fucking shit.
Well, no, there's even a comedy one that's come out or is coming out where they use a giant sports bag to travel back in time, and that one looks hilarious.
And they use the time clock from the DeLorean.
I think so. Yeah.
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 I've seen a commercial for that, but I haven't looked into it much more.
That one at least they're making fun of it and it's fun. I mean, that may be good. So I'll check that out and report back.
They've been advertising that one on the network, Jeff.
WWE Network?
Yeah, I've seen it twice.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I don't watch the WWE Network that much in the week.
Yeah.
So what else you got, Nick?
That's it for my news.
All right, cool. Dr. Phil Seitz, would you please close out the news?
Sure. 2 pieces of Nintendo Switch news. First one is Nintendo may be getting ready to recall the docking station for the Nintendo Switch as it is damaging people's home consoles physically. not
Yeah,
internally.
it's a piece of shit.
Well,
Yeah,
no
and-
shit, Nintendo.
It's really thin plastic. It breaks easily, and it scratches the shit out of the console when you put your console in there. So
Well, Phil, the way it works, like, okay, listeners, I have one. Make sure you watch our unboxing video to help us out. So the dock is like the hollowest, shitty plastic possible. You couldn't find like a crappier piece of consumer technology out today. And it's a plastic box. It has 2 USB ports on the side. They're 2.0, and there's a USB 3.0 port and an HDMI port and a power cord in the back, and that's it. It is. And they're all connected by a ribbon to a little USB-C connector. That's it. It's a piece of shit dock-wise. The system, I don't know. It feels okay. I took it out for the first time today in public to play it. I felt like a nerd. Seriously, I'm sitting in my car waiting for my mom somewhere, and I'm just like, oh, Zelda, I'm going to complete a dungeon. And I did, and whatever.
Yeah, that's got to be a sweet little callback to nostalgia, though, man.
Yeah, well, if I wanted to call back to nostalgia, I'd have a fucking colored 8-bit screen where I have to tilt it to the sun to be able to see what I'm doing, because, you know, this high def.
You're past that. You're past that. You already did an unboxing with your freakishly large hands. You gave Nintendo your money. Just fucking live with it, god damn it.
Hey, dude, I don't regret owning this system because this Zelda game is like the best video game I think I've ever played. It's up there with GTA 5.
Is it
that-
Zelda GTA 5?
No, it's the Nintendo Switch version of Horizon Zero Dawn. You know, it's a callback to our early discussion this morning. No, but seriously, you can't. It's just a satisfying game on every front. It's fun, even to do the mundane shit like help a guy find a fucking brick.
Oh my god! Wow,
Okay,
sounds like hours of fun.
It's like a stone, and it has writing on it. And once you find all the pieces, you guys read an old saying. Then you kneel on this block, and a temple appears out of the ground. It was cool.
Oh man, it's good you explain that because otherwise that would have sounded stupid.
Hey man, don't knock it until your wife makes you watch her play for 15 hours straight.
That's totally true too.
I know, because I lived with you guys. I watched her play. God, so many hours of games I either loved or hated. Like, I don't give a shit about, what was that one, Dark Skies on the PS2? You guys would have that little crappy... I don't like that game,
Dark
man.
Souls, that's what it was.
No, you guys weren't playing Dark Souls. You're playing Dark Sky or Dark Cloud or Dark Skies or something on the PS2 with some shitty JRPG. And you were like, Hillary, you can't play this on the big TV. So you made her play in that little micro TV that was above the refrigerator. And you and I were on PS3 on the big TV. And that's before you had the good TV.
Or Dark Cloud, you're right.
It was just some shit game. I just remember living with you guys. And
I specifically saved that little TV, too, for one of those memories. Like, I just remember being like, no, you're not playing on the big TV at all. Move.
Will you bring that to Florida so we can throw it in the ocean and give it a proper burial at sea?
No, it still works, goddammit. I'm going to use it till it stops. It's going to be New Orleans when we do that.
Dude, I got my old CRT television in my room right now, and it still works, and I won't throw it out because I'm like, I played GoldenEye on this.
Dude,
like,
I've had one in my room for like 15 years, man. It's still going. The
funny thing, that little TV, Jeff, I had to take it to work because we had this like little miniature hideaway camera, and the only bit of technology that anyone had to be able to view the video on there was my little TV. So it's sitting at work in my office because that's all we could use to look at our little camera.
Do you get a bonus?
Yes.
Okay, good.
You better.
Because they're taking away your baby.
I know, right?
The only thing you love more than D2.
That
television?
Who's that little my small little incher. My small incher.
Well, dick joke. Anyway, Phil.
Nintendo Switch is named the single most important console launch in the company's history after the huge failure of the Wii U. While Nintendo can breathe a sigh of relief, it is now their most successful console launch in Nintendo history. As well as Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild it broke a record. It is the best-selling standalone game for Nintendo. That record was long upheld by Super Mario 64. So,
well, no, that can't be accurate. Super Mario 64 sold way more than any Zelda game, and they haven't even sold millions of systems yet. Are we talking like a single day?
No, the game itself, it's on 2 consoles, remember.
Yeah, but it didn't sell 8 million copies.
It has to be like the
Twilight
opening
Princess.
weekend. It can't be total now.
there's no way it sold 8 million copies.
That's what I was reading.
That's wrong. I'm just saying they didn't sell. There's not that many consoles out there. Nintendo shorts their consoles, so when people buy them real quick,
they've skewed the fucking numbers to make it seem like that. That's what they've done.
It's on 2 consoles.
Yeah, but Super Mario 64 sold 11.89 million units
On one console.
Yeah,
Phil,
exactly.
The
on
Wii U
one
did not
console.
sell 11 million units. The Wii U sold that many, and there's not even that many Nintendo Switches.
Well, call Nintendo. This was on their website.
So
No,
biased,
it's wrong information.
Call Nintendo then. Bitch to them.
What? Send me a link in the chat because this is bullshit. I mean, I know we're world class bullshit, but we're not just going to report outright lies.
Get him, Spicer. Get him, Spicer.
Your tits.
Well, Phil,
No, but I'm just saying, if we're going to bring this in,
it's probably biased. That's probably what it is.
There's no way in hell that this game sold more than Mario 64. Maybe within the first day or something.
In America,
it outsold it.
It's sold.
No, because in America, Super Mario 64 sold almost 7 million copies. It didn't sell that many because there aren't that many of these systems in existence.
How long has Breath of the Wild been out?
4 days, or not even a week yet. 6 days at this point.
Do you know how much they'd have to sell to break 11 million copies in a week?
And how come every store I go into doesn't have a Switch?
Yeah,
but it has,
that'd be
like,
insane.
10 copies of
11
Zelda sitting
million
there.
copies. 11 in 4 days, dude. Come on.
Grand Theft Auto is the highest selling single game for like a day or whatever. It made $1 billion in 3 days. Nintendo did not make that much off a single game.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Yeah, that's.
And if this is their most important launch, what about the NES? You know, the one that if that flopped, what do we have? Whoever wrote your article needs to be kicked in the dick repeatedly.
Well, it's on their website, which
This
means
is bullshit.
It's biased. It's fucking biased, is what it is. They're stroking their own dicks, is what it is. Let's be honest.
I just love whenever Jeff gets like really amped up. He always fits in. This is bullshit.
It is bullshit, man. Come on. That did not sell 12 million units in 5 days. The fucking news would be reporting that. Oh my god, Nintendo broke a fucking record. Everybody and their grandma bought a Zelda game. No Zelda game has sold more than 8 million units on multiple consoles.
That makes your future telling earlier about yelling "this is bullshit" and Star Wars with that way much funnier. This is bullshit.
Yeah, it's just.
Look, you guys know that I'm obsessed with this Zelda game. It's a phenomenal game. It deserves to sell a ton of units, but we gotta wait. Like, there's no way in hell. Like, everyone, like IGN would be reporting this. So, you know, that. When the Wii came out, the Wii was their biggest launch. That thing sold 100 fucking million units. Like, that. I mean, you know, the Wii was a big deal. This is kind of a big deal.
I'm not talking overall, Jeff. You're talking launch tickets.
Yeah. That's fine. Until Nintendo releases sales figures, whatever they're putting out is just a press release. That's, you know, pure fluff.
Phil, once again, it's on their site. It's bullshit. They've inflated their numbers. You're wrong.
The WWE does it all the time. WrestleMania, 3, didn't really have 93,000 people buy tickets to the show. They were giving them out for free. Also, they did a TV blackout where you couldn't order the show on a closed circuit. So I'm just saying, like,
well,
there are weird business tactics that they use to skew so they don't get sued.
Well, regardless of their lie about the game, the console is the most successful launch in the company's history. The Wii only sold 311 million in America, or the original Wii sold 311 million consoles in America on the opening week.
No, 311,000, dude. Because if it sold 311 million,
I apologize. 311,000. I apologize.
Because if it sold 311 million, the PlayStation 2 would be like a joke.
And then the Nintendo,
like every household in America would have a Wii.
The Nintendo Switch is already over 400,000 units sold in America.
That's cool. I mean, it's a shit system, but the Zelda game
but it still has 11 million copies sold. When there are only 100,000 units sold. Holy shit, man!
There are more Zelda games sold than there are systems.
So what? Every person's buying 10 copies of Zelda? Is that what you're saying?
I have 4 myself. This is the reverse of Pac-Man from the Atari. Everybody, like my grandma has 6 copies of Zelda in her basement, building value.
Oh my god, yeah, like people are hoarding copies of Zelda for what? To like eat the fucking cartridges? Like, what are they doing?
Yeah, well, they're the size of my thumbnail, so they're gonna need a lot to be full. So
all I'm saying is my dad works in Nintendo, so that article is true. I'm just saying.
Thanks, Fred. We love Fred so much. No, I don't know what else to say about the Switch. It'll be successful enough. I mean, the early adopters picked it up. I picked it up trying to make a video about it. Wouldn't have bought it if it wasn't for that. Kind of feel salty, but if you have a Wii U and you regret that purchase, go buy Zelda. You'll love it.
If you bought a Wii U, what the fuck are you doing with your life? That was a horrible decision. That's why you're still living in your mom's basement and don't have a job yet.
Phil bought a Wii U. He owns a house, and we would get drunk and play Mario Kart, and it was awesome because we would yell at each other.
I technically didn't buy it; it was a gift.
Plus,
well, either way,
Phil also looks up articles where they say that.
I didn't look this shit up. Fuck you, you cunt.
Wait, so you didn't look it up? How did you find it then? Did somebody email it to you? Did you get it faxed?
It came across Yahoo.com, and then when I clicked on the link, it took me to Nintendo's website.
Also, why are you using Yahoo.com?
Because it's the homepage at work.
Like,
why is Hillary laughing now?
These are things I worry about. Wait, you know what? You know what, Phil? AOL.com works a lot better.
We should change our email from worldclassbs@mail.com to AOL.com.
You know what's even more secure? Netscape. Holy shit, that's a really good one. Oh my god.
Oh man, do they have Java yet? Like, I can't wait for that to be a thing.
They have 1.1. They're waiting for 1.2 to come out here soon.
They're future-proofing themselves, I'll tell you what.
And then after we do all that, we'll make a new World Class Bullshitters page on MySpace.
Oh yeah, dude. No, GeoCities. GeoCities is the way to go. Yep. When I was in grade school, I made a GeoCities website about WWF. It was terrible. I wish I could find it. Oh my god, I would be so embarrassed, but whatever. I put out this show every week. I'm not embarrassed.
Well, now that joke's over, I gotta run out here and hurry up and buy a copy of Zelda before the other 11 million copies fucking come down and they don't have any other Zelda.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find one in my area with the 7 GameStop near me.
We're fucked, dude. We're fucked.
I doubt Amazon will have it and be able to deliver it to my door.
2 things. Amazon fucked up. If you pre-ordered a system from Amazon, it came a day late, and all these people were bitching on the internet. So sorry for your 24 hours of pure terror.
Yeah, sorry you had to go to work, asshole.
My GameStop, by the way, has a sign on their door that says, "We're going to have more Switches on the 18th. Come buy one in time for Easter." I was like, really? Who gets a Nintendo for Easter? Because I'm jealous. I never got a Nintendo for Easter. And I got all kinds of shit as a kid. I got Power Ranger toys for a Tooth Fairy gift.
Oh.
Yeah, well, apparently past Jeff isn't getting another copy of goddamn Breath of the Wild because 11 million motherfuckers already got it.
We'll jump back to the 90s and say, Jeff, hold on to this. This is the most important thing in your life. I'll look at it and go, okay. maybe I'll lick it, but throw it away. No, Nintendo came out and said they put a special bittering agent on it so children wouldn't try to eat it.
What?
Like that's an actual thing.
That's true. That's
on
true
on the cartridges, yeah.
And one thing I do have a complaint about: these games don't come with manuals.
Oh, that's true. They don't.
They're in the shittiest thin box ever.
Yeah, but do they really need manuals?
Most games don't come with manuals anymore.
But Nintendo games always came with nice full color manuals and booklets. Like they really cheaped out on this game.
It's Nintendo. Did you see the dock? Come on.
That dock is literally. Those fiberless cloth things that you use to wipe off smartphones?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about taping a couple of those on the inside of my dock so I don't scratch this fucking system.
Oh, nice.
Maybe I should patent that and sell it to you guys.
No. Right, make it like a third party thing that people who have the Switch can buy, and you'll make billions off of it.
The world-class Switch dock.
There you go.
It'll just have a picture of our faces on it. Oh my god, that'd be great branding. Phil, do you have any more news?
I've got the list of complaints from ThomasCookVacations.com from its most dissatisfied customers. These are actual complaints.
Now, this was hilarious. Phil read this to us when we were hanging out on Sunday, and this is the kind of thing you read online and you wonder, how are people this dumb? And how are people this dumb able to function this far into their life? So, listen to these closely and realize that these are actual human beings that actually wrote this shit. This isn't ironic. This isn't meant to be funny. Like, this is real stupidity in action. So, Phil, take it away.
On my holiday to Goa in India, I was disgusted to find that almost every restaurant served curry. I don't like spicy food.
First of all,
I love Nick's response.
First of all, you're in India. That's your first problem.
Let's take it from our local Samoan.
Yeah, Samoan Asians. That's what Indians are.
Number 2, they should not allow topless sunbathing on the beach. It was very distracting for my husband, who just wanted to relax.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you should blow him instead. I don't know what to tell you, lady.
She's just jealous. Anyway.
Number 3, we went on holiday to Spain and had a problem with our taxi driver, as they were all Spanish.
Spanish does not mean Mexican, but okay, go on.
We booked an excursion to a water park, but no one told us that we had to bring our own swimsuits and towels. We assumed it would be included in the price.
Wait a second.
See what I'm getting at, man? You see what I'm
Wait
getting
a second. Like, you have to... Oh, God.
I think this is one...
Just keep going.
I think this is one of the best ones out of all of them. The beach was too sandy. We had to clean everything when we returned to our room.
Oh, God. Can we please troll this woman so hard? Do we have her, like Twitter account or anything? Like, anything at all?
No.
Well, Nick, the first thing I said to Phil when he read this to me on Sunday is, I guarantee you these are all middle-aged European white women.
There's one in here that proves that they're probably... It's actually a British person. The next one, we found the sand was not like the sand in the brochure. Your brochure shows the sand is white, but it's more yellow.
Okay, lady.
All right.
Number 7, it's lazy of the local shopkeepers in Puerto Vallarta to close in the afternoons. I often needed to buy things during siesta time. This should be banned.
That could be from an American.
Yeah, no. That sounds like it's an American right there.
No one told us that there would be fish in the water. The children were scared.
Fuck me. Jesus Christ. I don't know if I can take any more.
Why is Dion not chiming in on this?
He's taking a shit.
He's missing it. Although the brochure said that there was a fully equipped kitchen, there was no egg slicer in the drawers.
Oh my God.
I think it should be explained in the brochure that the local convenience store does not sell proper biscuits like custard creams or ginger nuts.
Okay, that's British, yeah.
That was the one that's British, for sure. The roads were uneven and bumpy, so we could not read the local guidebook during the bus ride to the resort. Because of this, we were unaware of the many things that we would have made our holiday more fun.
Well, why didn't you just read it at the fucking resort? Or were you so worried about the color of the fucking beach that you were just triggered?
It took us 9 hours to fly home from Jamaica to England. It took the Americans only 3 hours to get home. It seems unfair.
Oh my God. Oh.
Let's get every ship on the planet together, and we'll tie ropes to England, and we can pull it closer to Jamaica. We can solve this.
Yeah, those are first world problems.
They
want to Brexit the fucking.
Yeah. This is all first world problems, is what it seems like. Just a bunch of like fucking uppity British white people who have had things really good, and then they're like, we're gonna go on holiday to Jamaica, and then they didn't like it.
That's like one thing that's even in their own entertainment. Like, they go on holiday. The fucking vacation. A holiday's like Christmas, you motherfuckers. Anyway, they go on holiday, and all they do is bitch the whole time. Like, if I owned a resort,
actually,
I may not want British people there.
Yeah, actually, that's true. And a lot of British TV, whenever they go on holiday or vacation, they always bitch a lot. It's really, that's... I thought it was just...
Nathan...
Yeah, I thought it was just like a TV thing. Apparently, it's in real life.
Nathan Simmons, do me a favor, man. We know you're listening to this week's show. Tell me if you've ever gone on holiday or vacation, as we call it in America, and seen people act like this. Just let us know. You're our British connection. We need your help.
Here's one.
All right, take it away.
Here's one that'll get Nick banging his head on the desk. I compared the size of our 1-bedroom suite to our friend's 3-bedroom, and ours was significantly smaller. What the fuck is happening?
He's banging his head.
I'm back now. I'm bleeding, but I'm back now.
The brochure stated, no hairdressers at the resort. We're trainee hairdressers, and we think they knew and made us wait longer for service.
That's so dumb it made me laugh.
God.
We were in Spain. There were
too
too many Spanish people there. The receptionist spoke Spanish. The food was Spanish. No one told us that there would be so many foreigners.
Oh my god.
Look at a fucking mirror, lady.
We had to line up outside to catch the boat, and there was no air conditioning.
It's outside?
It is your duty as a tour operator to advise us of noisy or unruly guests before we travel.
Please tell me there's some sort of like thing attached to this where I can control this lady really fucking hard. Please tell me there is.
No.
I need like an email address or like a Facebook thing, please.
No, there's not. Here's one of my favorites.
Damn it.
Here's one of my favorites. I was bitten by a mosquito. The brochure did not mention mosquitoes.
They're part of the world, lady. They're everywhere.
My fiance and I requested twin beds when we booked, but instead we were placed in a room with a king bed. We now hold you responsible and want you to reimburse us for the fact that I became pregnant. This would not have happened if you had put us in a room that we were booked in.
Wait.
Yep, you heard that.
Wait. You're telling me that because I didn't get a twin bed and he fucked her, they're pregnant now and have a bastard Jamaican child. It's the hotel's fault.
So I guess he wasn't gonna fuck her on a full size. Dummy.
Like the
It's
3
twins.
foot difference.
She's like, we requested twin beds. You know how back in the day people would sleep in separate beds.
Yeah,
Haven't you seen I Love Lucy?
Yeah, on the I Love Lucy show they did that shit. I didn't realize it was a real thing though.
It's not a real thing. It's not. It was a TV thing. Because, like, the first movie to show a toilet flushing was Psycho. Weird shit was taboo. The Hays Code was a fucked up thing.
It was a real thing
It's like
to incredibly religious people.
Well, my grandma and grandpa were, like, super Catholics. They had 7 kids, all right? Bible says no contraception. That's super religious. Fucking.
Literally.
So apparently what you're saying is, like, if they had gotten twin beds, the 3 feet between the beds would have stopped him from banging her.
Apparently.
That's all.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
That's what she was insinuating.
That's all,
Dude,
that's all it would take. 3 feet of, like, fucking air.
All right, how many you got left, Phil?
That's it.
All right. Whew. So that was the longest news segment in World Class Bullshitters history, as well as our little look at the dumbest people in the world, mostly from Europe. So if you're a European listener and you've ever had these thoughts or interacted with people that have had those thoughts, I'm sorry that they've ruined your life, and I'm sorry that you're a twat.
Yeah,
jump off a bridge.
and stay where the fuck you are and don't visit anywhere for holiday.
Don't come to Ohio for holiday, because we ain't gonna do shit for you here.
Go
Like,
to
oh,
no.
there were too many black people. Well, it's America. There were too many Asian people. You're in a good neighborhood if that's the case. Just calm down.
You know where you go for holiday, you European fucks? Go to Tennessee.
They didn't tell me
Gatlinburg,
there'd be
it's a
water
nice place.
under the bridge when I tried to kill myself. That wasn't in the brochure.
Yeah. I'm suing you for preventing my suicide. Oh. So, guys, not listeners, you guys, bullshitters, what do you want to do first, the triggering or our favorite game of explain a film plot badly?
Triggering.
I think somebody's triggered.
I want to hear some.
All right, so
bro.
Okay, so last year we had a great episode where we read the hashtag the triggering. Now, if you are new to the triggering or our channel, first off, welcome. But the triggering is a span of 3 days every March, I believe it's the 7th through the 9th, where people post truthful statements that SJW cuntholes find offensive because it counteracts with their feelings. So I have a few pulled up. Other guys, you look it up while I'm reading these. And we're going to read you some of our favorite triggering moments. And, like we always do on the channel, we want you to interact. So, write your own triggerings down in the comments section, and we'll read the best ones next week. So, without further ado, let's see. What did I have marked? Oh, here we go. Third wave feminism is an excuse for people to be fat and make others like them for a fear of being ostracized if they don't. Hashtag the triggering. That's not even mean. It's not about being funny. That's the truth, man. This whole accept me for the way I am, your heart's gonna stop, lady. Like, that's not beautiful. Like, if you have a heart attack, that is not cool because you offend me and I want to drink 12 milkshakes for dinner. Like, what the fuck? All right, here we go. The problem isn't that Johnny can't read. The problem isn't even that Johnny can't think. The problem is that Johnny doesn't know what thinking is. He confuses it with feelings. Hashtag the triggering.
Yeah.
If you have to compare someone to Hitler to prove a point or win an argument, you didn't. You automatically lose. Hashtag the triggering. I like that one.
Yeah.
Safe spaces are social constructs. Safe spaces are retarded. Let's see. Okay, I can't really show you guys this because this is a podcast, but there's a picture of a fat guy dressed as a mermaid, and there's people beating him with a stick, and it says, "Stop the Lena Dunham hunt." So, that's fucking awesome to me. Okay, show me on whichever of these 98 differently gendered dolls where the internet touched you. Hashtag the triggering. These emoticons don't have vaginas. Please help. Hashtag the triggering.
God.
Oh my god. I love and hate the internet at the same time. Let's see. You guys find any yet?
My boot found a safe space. Your ass. Hashtag the triggering.
Was that Red Foreman? Oh my god. Talk about a good show. I should have pulled these up earlier because Twitter has millions of these fucking things.
This one might piss off Dion.
Let's hear it.
If you're going to blame white people alive today for slavery, you also have to thank them for ending it. Hashtag the triggering.
Ooh. I guess I'm supposed to be half offended, but whatever.
It's more funny than offensive.
Not really.
Why are there so many pictures of Donald Trump as a Viking? I don't get that joke.
He's horny.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah, it's weird. There's a picture of John Oliver. I hate that guy. I should unsubscribe from his channel. Anyone that's too biased, I stay away from because it's getting to a point where it's like, you were funny, and I agree with some of your shit. Like when you bought out all that debt for people, that was cool. But I don't need a 45-minute lecture every Monday morning in my inbox. Life is tough, but it's tougher if you're stupid. Hashtag the triggering. That's true. There's a photo of John Wayne with it. Why is Michael Jordan crying?
He's always crying. He's Michael Jordan.
What was he doing in the real photo? Like, I've seen that as a meme.
That was his Hall of Fame speech, I believe. He was crying when he was getting inducted. I think that was Hall of Fame speech.
Oh, well, he is the greatest.
This is a weird one. There are only 3 genders: male, female, and attack helicopter. Okay.
Why is the? I mean, I get it because it's like I identify as this, that, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't even know what half that shit means. Like if I was in college right now and someone's like, I don't identify as a man or a woman. I'm blah blah blah. I'd go, what's it say on your driver's license? That's what you are. Like, chill the fuck out, lady or lady.
I imagine you going to college now would be like the worst experience ever.
Yeah, like when I went, I shit you not, Dion was there, so was Curtis. It was like, okay, Dion, at least for us, like our parties were like the shit you watched in old movies. Like we had crazy fucking times, you know?
Right.
There was drinking and banging and games of truth or dare with girls that didn't have pants on. Like it was like a fucking college movie. It was awesome. Nowadays, you couldn't make a college movie like that because everyone's sitting around in their skinny jeans with their shitty haircuts, worried about offending people. And
Actually,
trying to figure out how they can make the world better.
Actually, that's true. Has there been a college movie lately that's come out?
Well, yeah, there was not lately. I mean, there's a few.
22 Jump Street.
Yeah, they're all like lower. I mean, outside 22 Jump Street, but there was that other one too with the Asian kid. Fucking, what's the name of that?
Oh, Jeff Chang?
Yeah.
Wait, 21? Or over 21 or whatever?
Project X.
No, that was high school, Phil.
No.
Okay.
So it's been a while that, I mean, I guess it's been a pretty long time for there being like a crazy college movie, like a crazy college party movie.
You're talking like national,
They need to bring it back.
like Animal House or something. I'd say, yeah. I mean, it's been a while since.
Well, I mean, yeah, something along those lines, yeah, definitely. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, that's probably correct with all the SJW bullshit. Like, those movies are not going to get any funding or any money or any sort of notoriety now because...
I wouldn't blame that. I mean, they all switch over to movies like Bridesmaids and that one with Scarlett Johansson coming out where they fucking kill a guy at a party. So, I think it's just the paradigm is shifted. I don't know when... This is one I wouldn't blame on, fucking the cock.
Well, but Dion, you just described exactly the problem. It is those types of people. Like, and the funny thing is that type of entertainment is not hitting huge. Like, if we lived in a world where everyone wanted to watch this politically correct, safe shit, the new Ghostbusters would have been a huge hit. We would have had all this other crap take off. Why? I mean, Deadpool.
Yeah, exactly.
Crazy.
Yeah, Deadpool, yeah.
Rated R is shit, not worried about, they make a joke about, should I hit you? Is it sexist if I don't hit you?
Right, yeah.
That's the extent of it. They don't make a whole thing. These movies where, like, the whole premise is, like, to be as safe and, like, all and trendy to, like, these glasses-wearing Starbucks generation people, like, that type of shit. Look, they'll get on the internet and they'll praise you to high heaven for being, conscientious about the human condition or whatever's going on for the next 5 minutes on the internet, but their asses aren't in the theaters watching your fucking movie.
Right.
It's the shit that they don't make it, and those types of people are infiltrating. Go ahead.
Sorry, yeah. If you're talking about specifically blaming, we don't have a good college movie just about drinking and having fun and stuff. I mean, I don't blame that. There've been horrible ones made. Obviously, the good ones, just like any other movie, are hard to come by. That's not specifically based on. Now, don't get me wrong. There definitely is a problem with people trying to, get onto this whole fucking politically incorrect thing. But there have been movies made that are about that, but they're all shitty or they're fucking, second-rate shitty comedy movies.
I don't think what Nick was getting at though is strictly college movies. He means like a raunchy comedy in general. They're so worried about offending that 1% of a percent of
yeah. Well, I mean, also,
but there have been raunchy comedies going. They're not really successful, obviously, but there've been a couple of them. That's more on the quality of the movie than it is blaming the. But like I said, I still agree that's definitely a problem. I mean, like you said, Deadpool hit it on perfectly. But there have been attempts at making raunchy comedies. The problem isn't that they've sucked. They haven't been that good.
Yeah,
I mean, I think they're worried about the offending people on the internet. And they go back and they.
So would you say
and the thing is,
Bad Grandpa was an example of someone trying not to offend somebody?
Do you mean the Johnny Knoxville Bad Grandpa, or do you mean Dirty Grandpa?
Or Dirty Grandpa with Robert De Niro.
Robert Ronaldo. That's my favorite actor.
He's my second favorite, Robert.
Robert, who's your first? Downey Jr.
No, it's Redford. Spy Game.
No, Spy Game is a good movie. Spy Game is a good movie.
It is. Isn't that with Brad Pitt?
Yeah,
that's amazing. I watched it the night, dude. It's fucking. Oh, I love it so much. It's so fucking good.
Every time I watch a movie with Brad Pitt, I forget that he's actually a good actor.
Right.
The older he gets.
Right.
Because I remember seeing Brad Pitt as a kid, and girls were like, "Oh, he's so great looking," and I'd be like, "Okay, I watched one of the what I see." Interview with a Vampire and something else as a little kid. I thought, this is the worst movie I've ever seen. Like, I wanted to scream.
I love your hatred for Interview with a Vampire. Oh, it makes me... I love it.
No, but, like, he's a legit actor. Mm-hmm. Like, he deserves all the accolades and his crazy vampire wife. He deserves all that stuff.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
I can't stand Angelina Jolie, but that's... That's unrelated. I'm just saying, man, we're so worried about, we're walking on eggshells that good entertainment isn't getting made. Now,
I mean,
But here's a tweet I found. Dear white people, you are subhuman lice. Why don't you just all kill yourselves? Hashtag the triggering.
Because then nobody would do anything productive.
I would say he's gonna fucking pay the taxes that support your bitch ass. Seriously. I mean, if every white person was the piece of scum that you said, you wouldn't go to school. Nothing would work out in your life. You wouldn't have Twitter to bitch on.
Dustin, you're wrong. Mexicans
How so?
Mexicans would be productive.
Oh,
They would take all our jobs.
Reproductive. See how many fucking kids they have?
Take their jobs.
Don't you have like 15?
I'm not what?
Praxis, and Snaxis or whatever?
He said on the way.
Snaxis? That sounds like a cat.
Not everyone can be as creative as you. How did you come up with your kid's name?
My parents loved me.
oh shit! Oh shit!
You got
Oh my god. The only thing that sucks this year is with the triggering, everything's just about Donald Trump. Like,
yeah, that's the
get
thing
it,
I
you
was
don't-
worried about, because I was just like, man, I hope some of them are like funny again, make me uncomfortable again, as opposed to just like low-hanging fruit shit.
No, and so many people are just like, oh, blah, blah, blah.
Politics, man, they're fucking us, man.
Yeah.
Like, look, politics aren't fucking your life as much as you're fucking up. Just stop being a lazy douchebag, and there are fucking loopholes for everything. Like, just go out and be productive. Your life isn't shit because Donald Trump's president. There's no fucking conspiracy to ruin your life personally.
It's always a conspiracy. I mean, the earth is flat. Come on, man.
I saw somebody try to explain the whole flat earth thing to me, and I just said no.
Do what now?
Somebody tried to explain that to me once about the flat earth. I said no.
No, I would just punch them in the face and be like, "You're stupid. Quit reproducing." Yeah, that's exactly what I would do. Just because, I mean, that's dumb.
Well,
What
clearly
the
the internet. Here's a photo that just reminds me of Curtis. Hold on.
Oh God.
I'm gonna send it to you guys, let you react, and then we're gonna. I'll just read it for the listeners. Where is it? Copy image location. God damn it! There we go. You guys should have a good laugh at this. And by the way, Dion, this guy reminds me of Jake in a way.
Oh, God.
So it's a picture of So it's the photo of an Asian guy pouring a drink, and it says, "You have tattoos and daddy issues? Guess I don't need this roofie." Like,
Oh my God.
Oh, my God. Love it.
It should be Bill Cosby.
here's the final thing, and we'll get back into our favorite game, Explain a Film Plot Badly. It's a picture of the new Ghostbusters, in quotations, and it says, "After watching the 2016 Ghostbusters trailer, I'd realized the only strong thing about this movie is the car, as it can carry 2 land whales and 2 women."
Oh, God.
I'm sorry,
Damn.
Oh,
but
man. That one's pretty sharp.
Yeah. The triggering can be fun, but we didn't do our research, and internet, you did not deliver. You're kind of lazy on your memes, all right? I'm just calling you out on this. Listeners, you better do a better job, because we sure shit.
Yeah,
didn't do it.
please tag us on Twitter with hashtag the triggering so we can read the better tweets.
We're gonna get one like, "Hey, I like your podcast." Hashtag the triggering. Something dumb like that.
Don't make it dumb. Make it good, because the dumb ones are going to get deleted.
I don't know. Just make it vicious. That's all I can say.
That's fine, too.
All right, so our favorite game on World Class Bullshitters, besides acting like Jaden Smith, is hashtag Explain a Film Plot Badly, where I will read you a poorly described version of a film, and you guys, as well as the listeners at home, will try to guess what it is. So, everyone else, if you could get on Twitter, just pull some up so we can keep this flowing a little better. I got a few right here. So, first one. Woman terrorizes an entire town because her younger sister is getting married before her. So, I will just call you guys in the same order. Dion, you have a guess.
One more time.
Woman terrorizes an entire town because her younger sister is getting married before her.
Is that my best friend's wedding?
That is your guess. All right, Curtis Lendenfield.
Oh. Woman terrorizes. I'm not a fucking clue. I'm sure it's some old Disney movie.
Oh.
Nick,
Beauty and the Beast.
Dr. Phil Seitz.
Ooh, no. I'm gonna resubmit mine after Phil.
I don't know if I'll allow it, but I'll allow it.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter, I'm just going to say any of those count. Dion.
I lost it. I don't think it's it. Never mind.
All right, well, the answer is Frozen.
Ah!
Never seen it.
Neither of us.
Was that right, though? Is that a Disney movie?
It is.
It is a Disney movie, but it's very new.
Just let it go, man. Let it go.
What was it?
Frozen.
Oh.
The annoyance in that response.
She didn't... whatever.
Here you go. Cancer patient pursues a lengthy malpractice suit against his doctor. Dion?
Deadpool.
Curtis?
Yeah, that has to be Deadpool.
It is Deadpool. We're not even going to go
Yeah.
Okay.
Topical.
He becomes his own abductor and tricks a woman into becoming a pedophile.
What?
Say it again?
He becomes his own abductor and tricks a woman into becoming a pedophile.
I think I know what this is.
You probably know it. Dion?
I was gonna say old boy, but it's the other way. Fuck. Well, who becoming a pedophile? I don't know. Fucking old school.
Curtis?
Big with Tom Hanks.
It's gotta be a
Nick?
fuck.
Yeah, that's my guesses too. Big with Tom Hanks.
Doctor?
The Graduate?
It's Big with Tom Hanks.
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes.
It's seriously Big with Tom Hanks.
Awesome.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Curtis does it again. God damn it.
I got one that's kind of stupid.
All right.
I'm not supposed to talk about it.
Oh, come
Fight
on.
Club.
Try harder.
Here you go. This is a retarded one that we might guess. 4 humans, 2 racist stereotypes, a mute guy, and his foul-mouthed RC car go to Egypt to revive a psychopath.
Transformers.
Yeah, it's true. It's darker.
That's Transformers.
I got one.
Okay.
Illegal immigrant chased by feds.
Paul.
Any more guesses?
I'll go with Paul, too. Why not?
Life of Pi.
Oh, what?
What?
It's about an Indian kid on a boat with a tiger.
The tiger and the Fed. You wearing the wire, man? You wearing the wire?
You don't know.
I don't
You
care.
don't know.
It's E.T.
Oh, well, same movie, different,
I've never seen that film, just for the record.
same
right.
story, different movie.
Here we go. Blind old man says to young black man, I want you inside me so bad.
Six.
God damn it. All right, Dion, you're cracking up. Give me a guess.
Oh my god, I can't even think. That one is so good. Blind old man says to young black man, I want you inside me.
No, I want to be inside.
I want to be
so bad.
inside. Oh! Fuck. What is that movie?
Black
Fuck, I
Snake
can't think right
Moan?
now. I'm just gonna say Trading Places, but I can't think of the.
Straight.
I'm gonna go with Trading Places,
Look
but
at
I
that.
can't.
That's
It's
our
gonna come to me in a second.
All right, Curtis.
Oh, the new Karate Kid.
Okay, Nick.
Star Wars 7.
Sure, maybe. And Doctor.
Oh, we still the I said. What did I say? Oh, Black Snake Moon.
The correct. I love that movie for the record. I saw
Well,
that.
Fucking
I've never
good
seen it.
movie. Good movie.
That part where Christina Ricci takes her shirt off and like basically rapes that kid.
God damn.
Okay. Anyway, the answer is Get Out.
Oh yeah.
I've got a good one.
See, if it's like the last one, I'm gonna fuck you up when I see you.
May not get it. I don't know. Hitchhikers with self-esteem issues get lost in the woods. They meet a televangelist who is a fraud.
Sounds like an episode of Miami Vice. I don't know.
Nash Bridges, season 2, episode 9.
We don't talk about Nash Bridges, dude. You just crossed the line.
Whoa.
No.
He
Hey,
had
don't
a
say that.
yellow barracuda. God damn it!
He also had Cheech Marin instead of Philip Michael Thomas. It's just not.
I agree with that. I agree with that. You true, dog. You ain't never told a lie, Nick.
I've got another way to explain it, and you'll get it right away. Ready?
Okay.
Impressionable teenage girl from Kansas tries acid for the first time.
Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz.
All right.
Here you go, Dion. This one's especially for you. And all aspiring immortal racists must be vetted by terrified photographers and the TSA.
The fuck?
What? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Where do I even break that to all mortal races? Has to be vetted by photographers in the TS fucking A.
Say it one more time.
All aspiring immortal racists must first be vetted by terrified photographers and the TSA.
Oh god, I don't even know where to begin. No, it doesn't.
Oh my god. Fuck. Oh my god. Okay.
Is it Dances with Wolves?
I remember the
That's Nick's
TSA in that
guess.
movie. That was a great TSA part played by Samuel
Was
J.
the TSA around during the Civil War times?
Yes, they were. They were under a different name, but it was the same thing.
Boat? Okay, anyway.
Shit, I don't. I'd say Underworld.
Curtis?
Independence Day.
Phil?
What is that 9/11 movie?
9/11.
No, Flight 91 or 98.
Nicolas Cage?
Yeah, no, that was
World Trade Center.
sure.
Well, look. Either way, you're wrong. I cheated. The answer is Get Out.
Oh my god! No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
That movie looks so offensively bad. Like, I love Key and Peele, but I will never see that fucking.
See,
sorry, Jordan.
See, I was gonna see to see how horrible it was, but then now everyone's like, "Oh, it's so good." I was like, "Now I gotta go see so I can rip on it and piss people off."
I've got one.
All
A
right.
young man forcibly binds other men and photographs them for money.
Human Centipede.
Spider-Man?
Jeff?
I guess Spider-Man.
Nick?
I don't know. 1 hour photo.
Curtis?
Repeat it.
A young man forcibly binds other men and photographs them for money.
Yeah, Human Centipede. I don't know.
Jeff had it with Spider-Man.
Oh my god! I got one.
All right.
Woman abandons all her standards for greasy, horny teenager.
The Graduate.
He wasn't greasy.
Yeah, but that's all I can think of. And Dustin House. Dustin Hoffman does look like a little teenager.
Dustin Hoffman? Is that the Kmart version of Dustin Hoffman?
Don't off the Hoffman.
What?
The Undergraduate starring Dustin Hoffman.
Oh god. And
Greasy teenager. Mac and Me.
oh wow!
Is it
Wow!
the kid in the wheelchair you're thinking of? No.
Yeah,
no!
the alien. I'm sure he's
No!
old. And they go to McDonald's together, you know.
Who is it?
Let's
Who
go.
is it that keeps playing the clip of the kid in the wheelchair?
Paul Rudd.
Yeah. Oh, Paul Rudd when he goes on Conan. Yeah.
I love it.
Any other guesses?
Say it again, Nick.
Woman abandons all her standards for greasy, horny teenager.
Abducted with Taylor Lautner.
Oh god.
Titanic.
All right, what's the answer? Titanic?
Eh,
Is it Titanic?
And okay, are any more guesses, or do you want me to tell you what it is?
Say it.
Go for it.
All right, it's Grease.
Oh, I was thinking Grease too,
Fuck
damn it.
you.
Oh.
I hate that movie. Fuck you, John Travolta.
Man's midlife crisis endangers family and entire city.
Hancock?
Iron Man?
Wait, say that one more time.
Man's midlife crisis endangers his family and entire city.
Southland Tales.
Wow! Sorry,
What did he
that's
say?
the worst movie ever. Southland Tales. I've never seen a shittier movie, thanks to Dion.
See, without it though, would we be as close as we are now? Probably not.
Yes, I'm gonna go for yes. I'm gonna just say yeah. Southland Tales, like
Is
you
it-
not
is
wiping
it,
your
is it-
ass
is it
made
I
us
Am
better
Legend?
friends.
Jeff?
Shawshank Redemption 2.
Get out of my prison. Dustin?
Say it one more time.
Man's midlife crisis endangers his family and entire city.
Yeah, I was thinking Hancock as well, but
Nice.
You're close. It's a superhero film, The Incredibles.
Here's one that you'll never guess. Man tries to murder a girl because he isn't allowed to bang her.
Jennifer's Body.
Man tries to murder a girl because she won't let him bang her.
Yeah.
Gone Girl?
Old Boy?
No, he's
Scary movie.
Scary movie? The correct answer is The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh.
Girl uses voodoo magic to traumatize her school principal. Dion?
Carrie.
Jennifer's Body.
Jennifer's Body, okay. Curtis Lendenfield?
Jennifer's Body.
I'm going to go with Carrie.
That was
Phil?
my guess, Carrie.
The correct answer is Matilda.
Oh, what?
Voodoo magic.
I don't know, but I love that movie as a kid. I gotta watch it as an adult to see if it stands up.
Classic. Guy meets girl, guy loses girl. Reunite and live happily ever after.
Congo.
Burying my ex, or burying the ex.
That's a good movie.
Nick?
That's
Or
my guess.
Jeff?
The Golden Child.
Dustin?
Gone Girl.
Dion?
I already said it. Congo.
Oh, Dustin, I'm sorry, Curtis got it. Gone Girl.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
Oh,
no!
damn.
Really?
Oh, damn.
If I say movie where Bruce Campbell gets killed in the first 5 minutes and every other actor is inferior, then Congo's the right answer.
Listen, I'm looking for the goddamn Lost City of Zamunda, and your fucking opinions won't stop me, goddammit. It had Tim Curry, and Delroy Lindo told people not to eat his sesame cakes. It doesn't need anything else.
I forgot. I take back my bitching because I forgot
Stop
you used to
eating
scream at me
sesame
at the
cakes.
top of your lungs. Yeah, stop eating my.
I just remember, like, you, I think literally when we were first hanging out, you had, like, a Rice Krispie, and I'm just yelling it at you, and you didn't get the reference, and then I made you watch the movie with me, and you were just like, yep, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yep.
Oh, my God. You have to do that around me. Oh, my God. I love that. I love
Don't
that.
worry, we're
that
gonna
movie
make our
Congo
trip
so
to Florida
much.
awesome for you.
Oh, my God.
Here's an easy one, guys. Guy sends another guy back in time to fuck his mother. Everybody together.
Back to the
One,
future.
Back to the
two,
future.
three.
Back to the
Passion of the
future.
Christ.
It's the Terminator. Back to the Future. Who sends Marty back to fuck Lorraine? Nobody. Marty
The
doesn't fuck
Libyans,
Lorraine.
goddammit. The
Yeah, the
Libyans.
fucking Libyans, man. That was...
The Libyans don't send Marty back in time.
They
He
put
sees if they can
chains
do
of
90,
events
and he
in
accidentally
motion
goes,
They trigger
that
back
lead
in
him to go
time.
chasing those 72 virgins, and he ends up almost fucking his mother. Duh.
See, what happened
Yeah, but
was
that was
Doc
it.
Brown dropped
No,
plutonium
there-
all over the ground, and Marty's in a coma.
No, that was their whole thing, is to destroy the world, is to fuck with the space-time continuum and just, blow it up. It's done. Game over.
Thank God you guys can't ruin my favorite movie.
A drug-crazed lunatic slowly kills children in front of their parents one by one.
Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith.
Obesity.
I
What'd you say?
don't know if he's drug crazed.
What did you
The
say,
Force,
Jeff?
man, it'll fuck you up.
I said obesity.
Is that a movie?
I don't know, but it's killing people in front of their
Nick?
parents.
I don't know. I have no idea. I can't think of anything.
Dawson?
A Bug's Life.
I prefer ants myself.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh shit!
It's a bit of a stretch.
I mean, I kind of get it. All right, I got one. Traumatized man becomes incredible seamstress.
The Birdcage?
Curtis?
I can't think of anything.
All right, anybody else?
Scarlet
Can
Letter.
you say it again?
What the hell? Jeff, what did you say?
Could you say that again, please?
Traumatized man becomes incredible seamstress.
Oh, Spider-Man.
Joseph and the Magic Technicolor Dreamcoat.
I will guess Iron Man.
Okay, it's Deadpool.
Oh, yep,
Yeah.
yep.
A conversation about hamburgers leads to violence.
Oh, that's Pulp Fiction. But
Anybody else?
Yeah, I was gonna guess that. Seriously, I was thinking of the scene where they're in the
Yeah.
diner, and then I was like, wait, they're not eating hamburgers.
But it's not about hamburgers, and they're just talking about tipping.
No, they're talking about bacon.
that's Reservoir Dogs you're thinking of, Dustin.
Oh,
You got it. It's Paul.
Or Curtis. God, Curtis.
it's
Okay,
fine.
all right,
My
all right,
actual
all right.
name's Cuckin, and I guess the word is out.
Cuckin'
All right, I got one. Crips versus Bloods.
Every Tupac song music video ever.
Boys in the Hood.
No,
2. Back in the Habit.
Friday.
no. Captain America: Civil War.
Not My Negro.
It's,
Sorry, you
yeah,
answered
it's
it
Captain
already.
America. Captain America: Civil War.
Now, here's one that doesn't have an answer, and I hope you guys can help me figure it out, because I have no clue. Kid escapes the struggles of reality by having incest with his mom and driving a high-end car he probably can't afford.
One more time,
I'm
please.
sorry.
Sounds like Back to the Future.
A kid escapes the struggles of reality by having incest with his mom and driving a high-end car he probably can't afford.
Yep, that's the best time travel movie of all time. Back to the Future.
Back to the Future 2, I guess. I don't know.
But a DeLorean's not a high-end car, and he's not...
Hey, Doc
I
does
don't-
say if you want to build a time machine, give it some style.
Why not do it with some style? Look, I'll go with Back to the Future.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I was like,
There's nothing to describe it. I'm like, there's like a hashtag next to it. Oh well, I guess Back to the Future. I guess Marty now does bang his mom, according to all these people.
That's what my fan
Here
fiction
you
is
go.
about.
Ooh,
I want to read that.
we got to read our fan fiction. Our listeners asked us to do it, so maybe I'll do a special. You know what? One of these nights when Dion's free and a couple other guys, I'll get really drunk and we'll read fan fiction to each other and laugh.
Fuck yeah.
Or if we ever run out of ideas for a show, we'll just read fan fiction for 2 hours.
Deal.
Here we go. Man who likes hookers likes a hooker.
Oh, Pretty Woman.
Scent of a Woman.
There you Sense of a woman?
Pretty Woman.
Hooah!
With Richard Gere, gerbil in his ass, and Julia Roberts.
You're right. That's
Okay,
it.
all right.
Yeah, you're right.
Kids come out of the closet.
Narnia.
Part 1 through 19.
Nick.
Golden Triad. Oh, sorry, we're done. A black man doesn't bump fists, so there must be something terrible going on.
Oh.
Say it again.
I know what that is. I know exactly what that is.
A black man doesn't bump fists, so there must be something terrible going on. Dion?
Luke Cage?
Curtis? Or Cuckin?
Roots?
It's Get Out.
Is it King Kong?
It is Get Out again!
Damn it, Jeff.
Yeah, that's
There's just pictures of that ugly dude crying constantly, and I'm like, I have to read all
yeah.
this.
I watched that movie, so
Priest kidnaps child for cult and eventual marriage to politician twice his age.
What?
Wait, say that again?
lower, please.
Priest kidnaps child for cult and eventual marriage to politician twice his age.
Immortals with Superman, Henry Cavill, and John Hurt.
Who recently died, R.I.P. John Hurt.
No, Jeff.
The Crying Game, where the chick has a dick.
No.
Was that a real laugh or?
That was a combination of real and I'm exhausted and I've been drinking, so a little bit of A, a little bit of B.
Nick?
Star Wars Episode 1.
Yes, Dustin got it.
God.
Took me a second. But
Shit. I need to go back and watch that movie now that there's that going
A
on.
depressed.
Hey, if I was that age and Natalie Portman, I had a chance with that,
Fuck, if I was this age and it was the professional Natalie Portman.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, God,
The
there
true
it
colors
is.
Come out.
A depressed office worker joins a cult and destabilizes the government.
Come on, Fight Club.
No.
Say that
A
again.
depressed office worker joins a cult
It'll be in the
and
bottom.
destabilizes the
Wanted.
government.
The other shitty Wanted. Fuck you.
No.
I've never seen it.
Stop
You're
wanting.
not missing a goddamn thing.
Is it the Pink Panther Strikes Back?
Electric Boogaloo.
No. Come on, Dustin. You're getting all of mine.
I know. Office worker joins a cult. What was the second part?
It destabilizes the government.
It's Wanted. It's got to be Wanted.
It's not. It's same kind of movie.
So I won.
Is it Kick-Ass? I don't know.
No.
The Matrix.
Oh, nice.
They're fighting for survival. If survival's a cult, then we're wrong as a species, bro.
Dion, speaking of species, this one's for you. He came on a boat. They shot him because he was different and loved a white
Coming to
girl.
America.
No,
He was with a...
the Titanic. Yeah, that's my guess.
Curtis or Dion?
Ooh, I think I gotta go with or no. Get Out.
Let's say I
Get
heard
out,
Hillary in the
okay.
background.
You didn't hear shit. That was me
I
on
did. I
my
heard
own.
whisper, get out.
I did it on
I
my
heard
own, bro.
everything.
Either that or you got a ghost in the room.
Yeah,
Oh, it's a ghost of a horse.
It's the bitch from Star Wars. Yeah.
Why are you appearing to me? Just say get out.
Who are you? None of your goddamn business. What's the answer, bitch?
32. Cucking?
Come on, Curtis.
One last time.
He came on a boat. They shot him because he was different and loved a white girl.
Amistad.
Ooh. 20 years a
What
slave.
movie was...
Oh, no, he
Ah.
never got on a boat.
No idea.
King Kong. All right.
A
Well,
small town doctor brings three people closer together.
Footloose.
small town duck.
This is one is Human Centipede.
Yes.
Yeah, it has to be butthole stuff.
Let's see. Man starts by not liking the water and ends up really not liking the water.
Oh, Jaws. Fuck you.
Oh,
Titanic.
damn it. Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Here we go. A lady discovers a beet so fresh that it might just destroy the world.
Sucker Punch. Jack Snyder's first-
Beetlejuice.
Did you just say Jack Snyder?
Because he doesn't. He knows what's gonna happen if I say his name.
He's gonna.
He's gonna appear and
He's gonna get a boner.
That's what happens when people say my name.
Tells a girl it's what's on the inside that counts. Then changes
Wait,
her
are you
outside.
gonna guess? Are you gonna guess the movie?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were done with that one.
Oh wow, Phil jumped.
Nobody ever guessed
Phil,
it.
Phil jumped ahead. Oh shit, I'm so surprised right now.
Fuck you, Dion, you stupid cunt. What was your... What? Say it again.
A lady discovers
you don't
a
get to
beet
guess
so
on that
fresh
one.
that it.
You're cut off from this guest right now. You're cut off.
Well, you aren't putting out any guesses, you bitch.
I already
All
guessed,
right.
sir. I did because I listened to the fucking team, sir.
Stop crying, you faggot.
All right. Well, the answer is Contact with Jodie Foster.
Oh,
Never.
oh, a beet. I was thinking like the fucking vegetable, a beet.
No, a beet. Whoa. So when somebody says to you, "I've discovered a fresh beet," you actually think they're talking about a fresh vegetable?
Yes, I was like, that's why I said sucker
Dion's
punch.
not
Was
allowed to
the
drink
apple or
in this
whatever.
game anymore. Okay, it impairs his judgment.
So was I.
I was really fucking confused.
You need to get yourself checked out in the morning. I think the wind knocks some sense out of you.
I was like, what movie has a fresh vegetable that changes the world? Is it year one?
And ladies and gentlemen, that's what it's like to be Dion Green.
Oh my god.
Tells girl it's what's on the outside that counts, then changes her outsides.
Oh, Shrek.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shrek.
50 Shades of Grey.
But you know what? This would work for Shrek, but it's not Shrek.
Okay.
It's Cinderella.
All right, look, we're gonna end this with a very easy one. All right, man beats his meat in a warehouse.
Rocky.
Yes.
Rocky.
You got it right away, man. That's the perfect segue. Beaten meat. Now let's read some comments. So last week, Nick and Dion died, according to us. So it's good to have them back.
Good to be back. Book of the Dead.
Not your father's clitoris challenge. He's one of the best fans we have. Says Curtis is making me a fan of his. That epic speech, though, he hit the nail right on the head. I fucking love it. Hashtag Curtis Lendenfield 2024. What else we got here? The only thing George Lucas fucked up on with was Han Solo having Greedo shoot first. Okay. Then Norman Odinson tells us the hottest bitches and the ugliest bitches in Star Wars. He says the hottest is Leia on Cloud City and the ugliest is Zero the Hutt. or here's a funnier one. Aunt Beru is a charred skeleton.
Oh my god! Damn.
Yeah, that's sexy in some cultures.
In what culture?
Hey, real quick, speaking of what culture, does anyone listen to their channel, What Culture Wrestling?
I do. I listen to him a lot, actually.
My friend Paul tries getting me into it, but the guy's accents are annoying.
Oh, no. This isn't me to try to convert you to watch the channel. That they put out a paid video, and people, flipped out.
Yeah, they
It's
fucking
hilarious.
thumbs down the shit out of the video.
And they turned off the comments, and then the next video where they tried to explain it got 3,000 thumbs down and 3,000 thumbs up. People were pissed.
Well,
What do
what
you
do
mean
you
by
mean-
paid video?
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
I could charge people $1 to listen to world class bullshitters. That's the thing you can do on YouTube. You can charge, and they tried making people watch it pay for a video called 10 Reasons Why CM Punk Will Never Return.
Yeah.
And it was 99 cents. And people
Wow.
That is garbage. That's not how YouTube should be ran.
No, YouTube should be free. You got to watch a stupid fucking ad, and then you get to watch your content.
Yeah.
I refuse to put I could break up our episode and have multiple ads per episode, but that would kill the flow of this show. I hate when I'm watching a 10-minute video and there's 3 ads in it. That's just lazy. That guy that runs No DQ Wrestling. Get a fucking job, dude. Stop putting 20 ads in a 20-minute video, you lazy fuck.
Oh, that's fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate
Those
that
guys
guy.
in
That's why I
434
watch
Wrestling,
Adblock.
I hate them too.
Yeah, they stole my fucking t-shirt and tried to claim that they created it. Bitches.
Oh, fuck them.
Yeah, I got everyone to tweet and fucking yell at him, though, so thanks, guys. I appreciate that. Kendo Slice says he got us another convert to WCBS. The guy that he sabotaged his house with meat spin, so thanks, dude. I'm glad he likes our show. Now, I'm not going to read this whole comment because it's long, but I just wanted to comment that this guy has the coolest real name ever. His name is Jeff L. Wanger. I don't know why that makes me laugh, but maybe it's the Wang part. But he just says that he shared the video to his Facebook because we were talking shit about the libtard bandwagon stuff. So, Jeff L. Wanger, I hope we got into a little bit of it tonight, and I hope you enjoy the show still. And we thank you for sharing the video outside of YouTube because we need to grow, and we need you guys to help us out.
Need to grow like a wang.
Yeah.
Please get out.
A black man gets stared at by a blind man. Oh, sorry, we're not playing that game anymore, Dion. Andrew Hart says a decent female comedian that seems to get overlooked is Nikki Glasser. I'd never heard
I
of
tried
her.
finding
She's
her on
not that
Netflix.
funny. She's not that funny.
Can you spell it
not.
for me? I'm going to Google it and see if she's hot.
I think she is. Nikkiglaser.
She has that show on Comedy Central, Nikki Glaser, Fuckity Fucks, whatever it's called.
Oh, she
Why
has a
do all
jankety
female
fucking
comedians-
nose. She is unattractive.
Why do all the female comedians, though, have to have, the same sounding show? Inside Amy Schumer, blah, blah, blah. It's like everything's got to be like a double entendre title because people won't pay attention to them unless they think women and sex.
She's been in a couple of the Comedy Central roasts too.
That is not who I thought that was. I was thinking of, what was it, Natasha Leggero?
Yeah.
Ew, she's from Cincinnati?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm never going to meet her. She's got a Michigan nose. Oh well.
Yeah, that fucking Toucan Sam schnoz.
That's what I miss most about college, dude. Just mildly attractive and with terrible noses. It's like not my kryptonite. Anyway, Derek Nelson says we are literally the only pop culture show on YouTube he watches. So thank you, Derek. I'm glad you don't watch Screen Junkies and all their other bullshit, because my God, I can't stand those people. Dion, are you still watching?
Fuck no, I only watch the Honest Trios, and even that's starting to piss me off.
I just can't get into this
I
show.
stopped watching their movie fights because they changed all their bullshit just so they can get more fucking ad revenue. It's the dumbest fucking thing. And fucking their fucking Screen Junkies roasts are the worst things I've ever seen in my entire life.
I know, like, we're better at comedy than they are, and we suck, so fuck you, Screen Junkies. Brian Lape would like me to say that Billy D. Williams is a cool motherfucker. Alright, Brian Lape, I said it to you, and I'll see you in Atlanta for the premiere of Strip Club Massacre. Who else do we got? We got tons and tons of comments. Crimson Swing said, This has been my favorite podcast. Been watching since Shitbusters. Keep on bullshitting. Thank you, Crimson Swing. If you've been watching that long, it means you started watching last July. And you lived through our best episodes. Our worst ones were way before you started listening. So, if you're new to World Class Bullshitters, like, listen from episode, 25 on. I think we hit our stride early on, but not, episode 1. Oggs for President loves the video thumbnail. Thank you, Oggs. It took me all of 10 minutes to make. Here we go, The Dark Knight, one of my favorites. My fan fiction would be Jaws fucking a porn star. Now, Dark Knight, do you mean the shark Jaws or Jaws from James Bond? Either way.
Oh.
Either way, that's taking pussy eating to a whole new level, and I'm intrigued.
But it's that smell of tuna.
Oh, chicken of the sea. Curtis, you crazy. Would you let reindeers run a train on you?
I already told you yes.
It's already happened.
Yeah. Let's see. Liquid Metal Pro loves our videos. We love you too. Even though that's not your comment, I see you post on all of our videos, so thank you. Reality's Frank. Oh yeah, by the way, congratulations to Reality's Frank. He just got engaged. So
Nice.
Congratulations, my man. Enjoy marriage. I hope it's everything you hope, and I hope she likes World Class Bullshit.
Whatever you're using the
they're a
black
big
camera,
part of
don't
your
lose
life.
that shit.
I hope she keeps her self-confidence low, because then she'll never leave.
We took a beautiful thing and turned it to shit.
Yep.
That's what we
I got to
did.
give a shout-out really quick to Kenny Reisner and his girlfriend, Stephanie. They listened to the last regular video, and Stephanie reportedly told Kenny that I remind her of Hitler, and I have never been complimented like that before, so thank you.
That's a sweet thing to say. I mean, you guys got you have a good support system where
I
you
really do. Good people. Kenny didn't think it was a compliment, but I took it that way.
I would love to hear what people in my family or other friends think when they listen to me talk on the show. They probably think I'm sex crazed and racist, which is guy from Carcosa wants us to read fan fictions for reactions. Okay, I'll do it. And Lex Rage, he's a new subscriber, but he's been lurking for a long time, and he finally decided to join the channel officially. Cool, man. Well, thanks for joining. There are no channels that I watch but don't subscribe to. Like, maybe I'll look at InfoWars every once in a while, because I'm afraid our listeners will see what I'm subscribed to, so they'll think, this guy really is a Nazi. So that's why I don't subscribe to their channel, but
Thank God.
Whatever. I haven't watched... I watched it during the election, because I'd watch, 3 different news sources to try to get, an actual not as biased opinion. Either way, I wasn't getting what I wanted.
Well, at least
I
we
just
got
want
the Hillary
live
pneumonia stumbling video from there.
That's true. That was fucking hilarious.
This was probably the best election we'll ever live
Oh,
through.
nothing
Seriously.
will ever top the euphoria that I got when it was announced that he had officially won.
I stayed up till, was it 2 or 3 a.m. that
No,
night?
you and I were texting all through the night. I remember I was working.
That was... like, okay, when Obama won the second time, I remember messaging Dion a bunch, going like, "Is he really gonna beat Mitt Romney?" Blah blah blah. And then really quick, he's like, "Of course he is." And then you and I, though, we were really nervous.
Yeah.
At the end, we're like, "What if she pulls some bullshit? You know, what if the news isn't reporting it because there's some kind of game they're playing?" Nope, you just fucking lost, lady. You gotta fucking deal with it. It's, America. Did she actually win the popular vote?
Yeah,
I don't
she did.
believe so.
Yeah.
They say she did, but it was really weird because right before they announced that he won, he was still ahead by 2 million votes, and then magically, over the course of the next few days, my God, somehow she jumped ahead of him 3 million votes.
It's just it's like saying, "Well, I lost, but I punched harder than you," or something. Like, well, you still fucking lost.
I got more yards on the football field, even though you scored more touchdowns and won the game.
And got to fuck Giselle Bundchen. All right, I will finish this one out with the weirdest comment ever. "You can piss in my ocular cavity only if you skull fuck me too."
Okay.
That comes from Kendo Slice. That guy's a regular listener. And he also says that waking up in the morning and seeing a new episode of our show is like Christmas.
Aw, that's nice.
How sweet. But
Yeah, so Kendo, thank you, dude, for the support. If you guys left comments and I didn't read them, I apologize. But I gotta say, our channel is getting to a point where, like, you guys will comment, not you, just all of you guys, but we'll get like hundreds of comments on a video. And unless you want me to make special episodes where I just read comments and react, I can't get to them all. But please, keep commenting. We love it. It makes us realize that, you are watching and that we are, reaching you. And it makes it all worth it, to stay up till 2 in the morning and work on this shit and put it out as soon as we can. And we all read the notifications. We're all excited every time somebody comments. So, thanks for the support. If you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. You can also contact us on our email at worldclassbs@mail.com, the best mail.
.com.
And I'm checking said email. Nothing really great. We got goop.com from Gwyneth Paltrow, our celebrity listener. Thank you. She emailed us a couple times this week talking about her gross vagina, but she also emailed us with a title of Golden Girls, so maybe I'll click on that after the show. Our Twitter is growing. We have thousands of followers. We will start tweeting more. I'm guilty for not tweeting every day, but I don't get Twitter. Like, I love Facebook, and if you're one of my friends on Facebook, you'll talk to me all the time. Like you, Brian Lape. You're my buddy. But I don't get Twitter. So if you try to tweet us,
Dude,
don't
Brian,
take it
yeah,
personally. I just
Brian
don't know
Labe is
what it
always talking to me on Twitter.
Okay, cool. I'm glad you guys connect that way. And when you meet next weekend, it'll be like that scene in, I don't know, any 80s movie where the music will play and you'll look into each other's eyes and then you just shake your hands and go, "Oh,
Like
hey."
Perfect 10, like the beach scene?
Yeah.
Like that?
And listeners, every time Dion and I get together, it's like that scene in Predator. All right, we look at each other, we call each other sons of bitches, and boom!
right.
There are no big biceps, though, because we're just...
Yeah, I was about to say,
we're
who's Arnold? Who's Arnold and who's the Predator? Like, that's what I want to know.
Here's the thing. When it's Arnold or Carl Weathers, you can't lose.
Thank you.
It's a lateral movement. You're a white version or a black version. I'm a mix of both, so I win the both.
Yeah.
But my point is, like...
Best of both worlds.
Arnold is super buff. Carl Weathers is super buff. Arnold beats the
I
Predator.
want to see.
Carl Weathers beat Rocky. It's fucking fair. He beat Rambo.
I want to see that fucking buddy comedy movie.
Carl Weathers
and Arnold Schwarzenegger, just like, I don't know, going to go get their fucking medication from the pharmacy or something. I don't know.
Dutch and Dylan. That'll be the name of the show. Dutch and Dylan.
Dutch and Dylan. You son of a bitch.
That's the pilot episode, you son of a bitch.
Dude, I gave the Lethal Weapon show another watch last night.
Yeah.
Wasn't terrible.
That's what I've heard. I might have to try and look at it.
So
that's this week's... Oh, go ahead, Nick.
I was
sorry.
going to say, what is it? This guy from Reno 911 is Leo Getz. The main guy from Reno 911, the main sheriff. I fucking forget his name.
Oh, Thomas Lennon?
Yeah.
Dangle?
Yeah, that's...
I love that show. That and Brooklyn Nine-Nine are two of my favorite cop
Yeah,
comedies. Those are
Thomas Lennon
funny.
plays Leo Getz in the Lethal Weapon TV show.
Whatever you need, Leo
Yep.
gets. last week we didn't have an episode. We just did a Logan review, and you guys, 1,220. That's our quickest turnaround for a movie review. So thanks for everyone that watched it. I only had to delete one comment because it was literally the dumbest thing I've ever read on the internet, and I'm just going to paraphrase it for you guys and the listeners out there. Some guy had to comment and say, "You really can't compare Deadpool and Logan. I didn't watch your video. I just wanted to tell you blah, 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 blah."
Wait, you didn't watch the video, but you decided to fucking make a goddamn comment?
Yeah, so I just deleted it instantly and blocked him from the channel. I didn't block him. I don't block anybody, but I deleted it instantly because I thought it was the dumbest thing ever. Like, if you don't like our videos, that's fine. Thumb it down, and just tell me why. But if you just are like, "I didn't watch it, I just wanted to tell you this," like, I don't give a fuck. Okay? Just flat out. I know that sounds harsh, but whatever you have to tell me without watching the video isn't relevant to this conversation. Oh, yeah. That's like when a teacher would yell at you and knock you points down when you didn't read that week in class. Like, you know, don't be a shitty student, okay? Watch our fucking video.
They probably didn't even watch Logan yet.
Probably not. Was Logan too violent for you guys?
Yeah, it was. I'm offended and I'm triggered.
You fucking
Oh,
pansy.
you should be. Do you think comic book movies are getting too violent?
No, God, no.
I agree. I think they need to just stay the course. If they make money, do it.
Yeah, exactly. Of course, if they make money, then keep going. If not, then try violence, then try nudity, then try double anal, and then if that doesn't work, just I guess quit then.
Amateur.
Are we ever gonna get like a hardcore? Not hardcore. Well, I take it back. Luke Cage had nudity, so never mind. We've pretty much got it all.
Did it show tits in Luke Cage?
I thought it showed Misty Knight's big old titties. Like, I could have sworn when they fucked at the beginning, he took her bra off.
They didn't show like the full image. They
No
kinda showed
areola?
more side boob.
I gotta go back. I gotta go back and look because those things were epic. She was hot. Like, the whole show, I kept watching, thinking, "Get naked again, get naked."
They showed
again.
tits in Deadpool and Logan.
Oh, they did show tits. Yeah, but the tits in Deadpool were just in that strip club randomly. Like, I want well-known actress to show her boobs. I don't,
Oh, Logan.
casual nudity's fine.
Did you stop spoiling
Anyway,
stuff?
that's. Hey, there's explosions, and the movie eventually ends.
It's been a week. Go see it.
I'm waiting for my fucking dumbass wife.
Well, you know what? Get a divorce.
She's all like, "Oh, we got kids to
Oh, that's
watch.
gonna
Oh,
happen
I got a
sooner or
job."
Oh God.
well,
Fuck,
that's why you
cold.
give them all Benadryl, lock them in the closet. They'll be good for a couple hours, and go see the movie.
Is that what it was like at the Seitz household growing up?
No,
Is that
No,
Not
they
to
just-
mention
well,
that
they
your
used the
drug of
first Spider-Man
choice is
movie.
fucking Benadryl. How much did they give you? God damn.
no, I just got hit with bats.
Dude, come on.
They just hit me with bats or big sticks and put us out of our misery.
I don't blame them. I've known you for
I
3
would-
years. I want to hit you with a bat every time I see you.
I would pay
Don't you
upward of
threaten me with a
$10
good
to
time.
see you get hit with a bat. Listeners, we're going to eventually start a Patreon. If you donate $10 a month, we will get a video of Phil getting hit with a bat.
Jeff?
He doesn't even have to know about it. It'll just fucking happen. Down with the camera. What are you fucking filming? Wham! Right in the fucking
I'm not
head.
that
Oh no, I don't want to kill
stupid
you.
fat retard on the internet that keeps doing stupid shit to himself.
Zachariah Holmes.
God,
I love
he's
that
such
guy.
an idiot.
He sucks, but he's got a new video out I can't wait to watch.
Dion, I've got one just for you.
Oh, God.
A pure-hearted man is murdered. Days later, he rises from death with a message for mankind.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me. That's his message.
Name it, Dion. Say it.
No, I won't do it.
Do it. Do it, you chocolate bitch.
I can't think of it. What is it?
Shit.
I can't think of it. What is it?
RoboCop, you
Oh,
cunt.
was it really RoboCop for mankind?
Yes.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me. Is that not a line from
That's
RoboCop?
It is, but it's not like for mankind. But no, yeah, I can see it.
Well, the guy that got shot in the dick was a man.
That's true.
Here's one for Jeff. An alcoholic orphan and his boss burned down his family home.
Back to the Future.
No.
Oh wait, no. Doc Brown does burn his house down. Who's an alcoholic
But
orphan?
that's not the movie.
Yeah, I know. What is it?
Skyfall.
Oh shit! I haven't watched a Bond movie in months. I need to get back into that. All right, so this has been episode 63 of World Class Bullshitters. We will be back next week with another episode of the podcast. Nick and I are going to go catch Kong Skull Island, so by the time this video is uploaded and ready, we'll probably be at the theater or, I don't know, something. Either way, we're going to see it and we're going to review it for you guys and have a video out tomorrow, so be looking for that, or be on the lookout for that, excuse me. Ring Rust was released early this week because of Fastlane sucking asshole, so go back and watch that. It's doing alright. Also, check out the Nintendo Switch unboxing where you can see my freakishly large hands carry Nintendo products, and I can tell you now, my hands fucking hurt from playing that thing. My hands are just not built for that, and I'm not going to spend $70 on a controller. So, you know, that's just the way it is. If you have any ideas for shows, send us an email, worldclassbs@mail.com. Tweet them, and Nick will get them, and he'll relay them to us. And make sure you follow us on Instagram. We're going to start posting some really cool shit. We'll tell you when episodes go up on Instagram. We'll post you cool pictures of behind-the-scenes world-class bullshitters stuff. And if you guys have any suggestions, like, I've got a couple requests to show my office where I record the podcast, because apparently I have cool stuff on my shelves, according to Dogs for President. So all kinds of cool shit like that will be uploaded to the Instagram account. Follow it, WorldClassBS. Maybe one day we'll do a Snapchat. That'd be fun, too. Well, you wouldn't like my Snap. Anyway, I've been your host, Jeff Hicks.
I'm the man with the plan, the original tan, and yes, I would like to be inside of a white blind man.
He wouldn't know what color you are. What's the fun in that?
But I'm
You
not
won't see the
blind.
terror in his
He'd
eyes.
sit there and whisper to him the whole time, I'm black.
Lick my butthole.
I'm black.
Okay, that has been a black guy.
I am the Dr. Phil Sides. Don't forget to brush your ass.
Yay, it's back!
I've been your friendly neighborhood Samoan.
One last plot. Married father of 3 drives 66 minutes to a hotel outside of town called the Econo Lodge. Spends all Friday night doing speed, then masturbates in the shower and ejaculates with a flaccid penis. Any guesses? That's how I spent my last weekend.
Me, myself, and Irene?
Wait, you came with a soft...
Yeah, it was actually a spiritual experience, and if I could figure out how to do that every time, I will. It was euphoric.
Oh, this is the Curtis Lindenfield life story.
Yes.
Made in America, the Curtis Lindenfield story.
Yep. Just went and... Yep.
He's embarrassed
So-
by that.
Is Econo Lodge a shitty place?
You know what? It was $68 for one night, but it was fine. It was... I mean, the toilet was really loud, but... I mean, it had a spot for me to do drugs by myself and a shower for me to beat off in. That's worth $68 to me.
Dude, I would have busted a nut on the carpet and said, fucking clean this up later, just to be nasty. Don't ever stay in a hotel with me. I'll just
Oh
go
my
everywhere.
god.
Jesus.
Not really, I've never done it before.
I'm sure nobody else has ever done that before.
Well, Phil, your couch. Never mind. That's a story for next week's show. Good night, everybody.
At least he didn't say dog.
Joke's on you, I come on this couch.